It's funny because I was talking to Tim about it, and we were thinking about doing like a talk show type thing at some point.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, we wouldn't talk about far right or whatever, but it's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
kind of funny to think about the things we talk about. Anyway,
yeah.
sorry to
No,
interrupt
no,
you, but
bro.
yeah, the
You're good.
Yavin
You're
Team
good.
League.
Yeah. So Yavin Team League was it was a team league. It was we would get like teams of five, and then you had to play one. You had to play all the factions. Like um, you know, you couldn't duplicate certain heroes across armies, for example.
Kind of MOBA.
Yeah, kind of MOBA, and it was like you play like you play it as a team, so you all get paired into 1v1s, and like whoever went 3-2 or better was the winner of the round. They would get the tournament.
Sure.
That was how we did it. So I thought that was a pretty fun experiment, and that's how I got started streaming because of COVID. Because no one
Yep.
was going to play board games or tabletop games when COVID was around. So I mean, COVID's still around. Let's be real, but it's
Yeah,
not as bad as it was initially. Um, but more to the point, Twitch was like a place where the game basically stayed alive
for
through
sure.
the pandemic.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I think without
Like, this is something that people don't like to talk about. A lot of the publishers need to understand that like having resources like a TTS is like actually fundamental for the survival of their game.
I could agree with you
Like,
more. But the funny thing
yeah.
is like GW does everything they can to like maybe not shut it down, but they definitely don't inspire people to do more with it. And yet that game
Oh,
just
of
keeps
course,
trucking.
they just want their. I mean, we can, GW can take it. I can shit talk them.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, for sure.
I, yeah. I mean, that's just the truth. They they want every cent,
Yep.
and it's really kind of crap because I mean, I don't want to get too deep in the weeds. This isn't really a fun topic, but like the way that trademark law is like written in this country, in our country, is that you have to make an effort to defend your brand,
Mm-hmm.
because if you don't, then someone can just take your trademark.
Yep. Which is
So
ridiculous.
the incentive is on these people to quash you legally go after you legally as hard as possible, which really stinks. But anyway, that's probably not a fun subject to do a casual paint stream on. But
Well, you see, that's the thing that people love talking about, man. It's that weird, just fringy shit that people just love. Hey,
yeah,
Cord.
people eat that up. Yeah.
It's I actually think about when people will pop in, and
Uh huh.
I constantly think to myself like, okay, let me say something really derisive and something that people do not agree with, and
Uh
then
huh.
I guarantee you, the number of people watching spikes up by like at least like 2 or 3 people every single
Oh
time.
yeah. I mean, if you rage bait, like
Yeah, I'm definitely doing the rage bait.
that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, people are gonna respond to your rage bait. Yeah. I mean that's a tactic. It's a tried and true tactic. Of
All publicity is good publicity. You
all
know that.
publicity is good publicity until it's not.
Correct. That's what
Um,
they say. I don't know who they is, but they keep saying it.
all right, we got the Pro Acryl. We got to get our sponsor reads in.
Yeah,
We got the
right.
Pro
Yeah.
Acryl brush on primer, the black brown.
That's a classic, man. It's the one I started with. Black Brown, so good.
Yeah, black brown brush on. I live in Florida. It's really really humid. I can't prime indoors because I don't have good ventilation. So and so I just use brush on primer all the damn time.
So it's funny you say that
What
because
a,
I also grew up in Florida,
yeah,
and yeah, I don't
I
miss it.
live in the central area.
Yeah, I grew up in Orlando area.
Oh yeah, so you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Because that's where I've been in Central Florida now for like 4 or 5 years.
Okay. Oh, so
It's
I can be more specific with you. I actually grew up in Titusville, in the Mims area.
Oh yeah, I know Titusville.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's mostly an exit on 4 to me, but
Yeah. 100%. There's not much there. There ain't much there for
yeah,
anybody.
I know a couple people from Titusville, so you're one of them, and then I know another guy who lived in the Titusville area, who played Legion. He moved to the Space Coast for work.
There you go. Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes sense. There's not a whole lot more going on there other than space stuff. That's for damn sure.
yeah, and then we have one of our neighbors worked at JPL, um, Jet Propulsion Lab.
Yep. How many people do you know that like worked at I was gonna say Steve Martin's, not Steve Martin. Oh God, the engineering company.
Lockheed?
Yeah, thank you, Lockheed.
I don't know that many people. It's just the JPL people.
What did I think of your Minotaurs and Blockers, Cord? I admit I did not see them. I was at an event today, so I haven't even looked at my Discord all day.
What kind of event? Was it an MCP event?
It was a Infinity tournament.
Oh, Infinity, cool.
I have been kind of... I don't want to say, like... I'm not going to say falling out of love with Infinity, but there's definitely been an inability to interact with the game in a way that I have found pleasurable for at least for like the past year. And
that's not a good sign.
No, it's fine. Like, I know these things come and go in waves. Like, I've gone long periods of time without actually playing Infinity for like a long time, but I always come back to it. Like, I always know it's there. And I think the game is great. It's weird, right? Because it's like I'm not enjoying it, but I know that there's no part of me that has any maliciousness to the system. And so that helps me kind of like separate it, where I'm just like, it's a great game. I'm just like not in a position in life right now where it's what I'm enjoying playing, which is why I think I like Blood and Plunder so much more. It's just because it's such a more simple game than what Infinity is supposed to be, but it's also like it's not like dumb.
Yeah. What kills me about Infinity, I don't want to spend too much time criticizing it because I know Infinity's a great game, but what kills me about Infinity is that I don't really like games with reaction systems.
Sure.
Like, I get why they exist and how they make things interesting. So like, for example, like even Legion has a standby mechanic.
Yep.
But you can't really force your opponent into doing something they don't want to do most of the time.
Yeah.
But when you have a reaction mechanic that's so prevalent and is like fundamental to how the game plays, like I probably wouldn't jam. That wouldn't be my vibe,
And I don't know, like in that situation, I think that as long as the game itself is obviously like on a fundamental level designed for such a reaction system, because I get what you're saying, and just to answer your question, Cord, I did not get spooned. I left after the second game. It's very humid up here right now, and the building we were playing in did not have an AC. And I had 2 games. I got a tie and a loss, and I sat there and I was like, I'm not gonna sit here boiling alive playing a game that I'm only kind of enjoying. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, dude.
I came home, sat in my doggy pool, and then got everything
whatever
ready.
Works.
Hey man, water's water at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like in the situation of like you saying you don't like that part of Infinity, it's like 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we're harping on it in a negative sense. I think that talking about game design is like a really interesting way to find what is it about games that people find interesting.
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
What I find is like as long as the game has a reaction system that is like being accounted for, it's not a huge deal. Like Infinity and Port Royal is another good example, right?
Yeah,
Where
I was gonna bring up Port Royal.
Right.
I like the randomness of it.
Yeah.
Like the randomness. I mean, some people would say, "Oh, it's casualizing it," but I like the randomness of it because it's like
I do too.
Your characters are fallible. They're gonna make mistakes.
Yep.
And I think that anytime you add that kind of random element to a game, it makes it more like a game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
As opposed to like a contest of like my brain is bigger than your brain, which you can get in so many other types of games. And where I start having problems with reaction systems are systems where it is included maybe to the detriment of like the balance of the game. The first one that comes to my mind is like bolt action, where you have like the ambush order.
I'm actually not familiar with ambush mechanics and bolt action yet.
So essentially what happens is like you have a unit, as long as they don't have line of sight to anything, you can go into ambush, and then as soon as something comes into line of sight, you can shoot. It's pretty much exactly what it sounds like.
Gotcha.
And I think the interesting thing about the way it's written, at least from what I remember, is that you get to pick at any point during the other person's movement to do the shooting. So you can wait until they're essentially like not in cover, right? So if they're moving...
Yeah, you'd wait until they were in the worst possible position.
Right. And so all of a sudden you have...
Like you would, yeah.
Right, which would make sense. But like you're just saying, I have to... It would be incredible if a trained man with a gun saw somebody like running across like a little short field or like some little space, and they had the wherewithal to actually like pull their gun up and take the shot and hit them without any kind of penalty.
Right. It would take a superhuman, basically.
Correct. Yes.
To do such a thing.
Because that's a pretty damn impressive shot. And that's why I think the Port Royal system works as well as it does, is because again, it's like you have to pray that your guys aren't stupid.
Right. These are just normal people. That's one of the reasons that attracts me to Blood and Plunder so much. Is it's like I'm a huge fan of like the Army of Peasants. Like whatever I played X-Wing as my gateway game. I was a huge fan of generic spam because it's like I want to, and that's kind of why I'm so excited about the customizable commanders that are coming to Legion, is because I get to craft my own little bit of canon for myself.
Yep.
And so I was always doing that with the generics, and so like when I have a pirate crew, it's like, oh, what's this guy's role? Is he a pressed man on the ship? Was he a professional sailor? You get to do your own like little. You can make up your own little stories about your dudes, which is really cool. And they don't have to be. They don't have to be superheroes. They don't have to be like universe altering. It doesn't have to be so big.
And this is something that I've noticed I have a problem with movies. And one of the things that I think Marvel might be having a problem with lately is you have these movies that are constantly trying to have a storyline that if the hero doesn't win this particular fight, the entire Earth explodes, but it's not necessarily why we like hero stuff. Like, personally, when it comes to superhero type stuff, I'm more interested in about, okay, how is it that Peter pays his rent? Even though he, is like trying to beat, like, I don't know, Scorpion, right? Scorpion's trying to like rob a bank because he wants a diamond or whatever. It's like not something that if he steals this diamond, the friggin' Earth will just explode.
Right. Like in theory, right? You're the stakes are too high.
Correct. And I think it's okay to have that every once in a while. Yeah. Like that's why I think the Infinity War worked, because it's like, okay, there's been a lot of this lead up where a bunch of little things have been leading up to big things, but then now all of a sudden every single Marvel movie is, if this does not work out perfectly, the Earth explodes.
Yeah, for real. I don't like that.
Yeah, it
gets tiresome.
I was just about to say, it gets very exhausting, and it's just not as fun, in my opinion.
Because like, what is it? It's like too much. It's too much of a good thing, but it's a different kind of too much of a good thing.
Correct.
There's a name for this. It's like, I can't remember the name of it, but I know it's something. There's a literary name for what's happening here, which is like.
I guarantee you it's a Japanese word. It's always a Japanese word.
Probably. What I'm trying to say is, it's like this, like you say, you're just exhausted because the stakes are like way too high all the time, and you're always like, it creates this like hypertension. This like,
look at that booty, show me the booty, give me the booty, I want the booty, back up the booty, I need the booty, I like the booty, oh what a booty.
It's like when you eat too much cake.
Yep.
The sugar, it becomes disgusting to you, even though it was like super delicious for the first like few pieces.
Let me look it up right now. Literary term for too much of it.
Good thing. Power creep, I like that. That's pretty good.
That's a good word for it, yeah. Excess.
Creep, yeah. Wow, it's Dr. Infinity event.
Excess tension.
Excess superfluity. Overabundance. I know I'm not saying that one right.
Overabundance is a great word.
Yeah.
You did pretty good over like superfluidity. It's the superfluous.
Yes. Yeah, there you go. That's a good word.
Superfluidity. Yeah. That's a really funny word.
Superfluid. Because it doesn't like flow like one of those fancy words is supposed to. For the longest time, I thought nostalgia was pronounced nostalgia.
Oh. No, it's definitely nostalgia.
Yeah, no, I know that now. I might just be an idiot. Because I was raised on that Florida education.
We're not Mississippi, dude.
Sheesh.
Okay, sorry, Mississippi, but you have like the 50th worst education system.
Yeah, but they're the ones that like to tell us about how we should run everything. Wilmar, be nice. Wow, it's Dr. Infinity event. Hey, I went to the event and I left early and I don't feel bad. I'm just saying. I came home and cooled down and talked with Kara. It was lovely. Be nice to still awake, no abusing him until I go to bed. You got it, boss. You're some of the best people. Yeah, Wilmar can be pretty nice. Wilmar, I got a bunch of your crap in my house now, so if you're not nice, I'm gonna throw it in the dumpster. Alright, so guys, as people start to fall on in, the usuals, I am joined.
Mississippi has the worst education rate, but we all know how to spell that state's babe, don't we?
Cut out.
Okay, that's actually fair. Kara says Mississippi has the worst education rate, but we all know how to spell that state's babe, don't we? We all know how to spell Mississippi.
Whoa, Chief. About you
Watch
watch
where
where
you're
you're
walking
walking. How
here.
about you pay attention to where you're standing,
asshole.
asshole?
So we're joined today by Endless, who is a YouTube content creator, also a other Legion stuff creator. You don't just do YouTube stuff.
Yeah. Hi, everybody.
He's a pretty swell guy.
I'm part of Winter Moon Wargaming. I do Legion streaming at Adepticon. I make sometimes Legion videos, like little shorts. Trying to make battle reports.
Wow.
Not really battle reports, but more like article-style tournament reports rather than videos.
There you go.
I have like a Substack. I have a bunch of stuff I can link.
And I found him with his new channel, which was a Blood and Plunder and analysis type channel.
Yeah.
Which I thought was very interesting.
Pirate Round is what, or Pirates Round, I think, is what
Yep.
it's called on YouTube. If I remember the name of my own channels, because there's just too many.
And there are currently two videos, one talking about Maynard and one talking about, I forget his name, but it's a Spanish commander.
So there's one about McDonald.
McDonald.
So McDonald,
Yep.
McDonald is the, he's really good because he gives everybody hard chargers. He's really
Right.
good,
Right.
and he's only 25 points. Which is
But
super
they
cool.
lose Ruthless, I think. Is that what it was?
No, I think he has determination. Yeah,
Which I think means they lose Ruthless but gain hard chargers.
they gain hard chargers. Yeah, so if you're playing a Spanish crew, you can multi-purpose your gun crew basically to be a boarding crew and a tough gun crew as well. I learned about a character in the Brethren of the Coast called the Unknown African.
Yep.
Holy moly!
I think he's great. Because he helps you with stress management or fatigue management.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody talks about him.
Nobody talks about him. He's so good. He's also 3 points.
I don't right, those names,
So
those
as
quote
soon
unquote
as-
named characters.
So as soon as you activate, you lose a fatigue automatically.
So you get essentially Indomitable. It's crazy.
You haven't. Yeah, it is. Well, it is Indomitable.
Oh, excellent.
That's what it's called in the game. Yeah, Indomitable, and you lose a point of fatigue. So and you get your full actions too. So you start with two. Fatigue. You immediately remove one. You get all your actions back.
Sure do.
Which is crazy.
It's so good for three points on a
3
clutch unit.
points? Yeah, you never not take that character. Like
Yeah.
it's too good.
No doubt. Even the Unknown Scotsman, like I even think like he's really not that bad.
I like him too. He's really cool.
And
Maynard's faction. I don't really know how to play yet. So
Yeah. Well, you don't like laying down.
Indomitable 8?
Well, I get why he does it.
Well, because that's what he did in history. That's how he snuck up on Blackbeard.
Oh yeah, that's true. He did. He ambushed Blackbeard in the hull of the ship.
He's like, "Hey, look, our ship's empty," and just everybody laying down on the ground like a bunch of assholes. Poor Blackbeard. Poor guy. So misjudged. What do we got? Yeah, people are talking. Indomitable 8. Yes, if you're playing Bushido and you're playing Spider people, you will never be outnumbered because you have 8 legs. It's funny.
That's true. It's MCP reference, right?
No, this is for Bushido. There's a the Samurai Skirmish game. One of the factions is what are the spiders called? They're called Awakened in the game. What are the Yoragumos? And they all have Indomitable 8, but it's actually impossible to get 8 models in base contact with it, so it's actually just a joke because they have 8 legs.
Oh, I got you.
Because of the size of the base, it's actually physically impossible to get the smallest size bases in base
That makes
contact
sense.
with.
Okay.
So they literally did that just because they have 8 legs. I'm like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah. So I'm experimenting with a new color today.
Oh, and you know what? We'll talk about that in a second, but something that you can help out with.
Sure.
Mr. Wilmar, classic. He's a 100% a returning person that comes on the stream all the time. Regular, that's what I was looking for. He wants to play natives. He's getting his Blood and Plunder stuff tomorrow. I don't really understand natives because I know that their army building is very unique. I tried to build him a list and I realized I was quickly overwhelmed because I'm stupid. You might be able to help him actually make a list.
So is he playing land or sea?
I would assume we're probably going to start with land just because that's easier to learn.
Okay, so I would not do... Because I was going to say if you're playing sea, you want to do poison arrows, because poison arrows are insane.
Yeah, 100%.
But a land list, look at Greylock. He's a really cool character.
Greylock. Are you listening one more? Ooh, see. I don't think he has enough boats yet, Kara. I think he's only got 2 canoes.
So I play against a guy named Nigel, and Nigel is like really good player. He was like 2nd place at Adepticon C tournament a couple years back, and like
awesome.
He plays a lot of the game. He's way into Firelock stuff. He plays like Blood and Valor. He does Plunder. But he's a dedicated native player. He plays natives on land, pirates on the water, and on land with natives, he really likes his warriors. Yeah, he likes veteran warriors. Yeah,
Greylock is what he said.
Yeah, he likes veteran warriors with sidearm muskets because warrior archers with sidearm muskets have a 5 shoot.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just run up on somebody and just like shoot them in the face, basically, because you have quick.
And then at that point, you don't even care about reloading.
At that point, you don't care about reloading. Well, it's a one-shot musket. So you just shoot it once, and then you're good to go to charge, basically. I guess what you're trying to do is you're trying to, like, you know...
I've read all of them, Kara. He's just talking. I don't want to interrupt him.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt the flow of your stream.
No, that's the reason you're here. No, Kara was commenting on the fact that I'm wearing one of my pirate shirts, and it's because it's hot as balls right now. And so I wanted something that had a lot of air to it. So I'll be wearing this at at Adepticon too, but at Nova. These the pirate clothes. So I wore pantaloons to go play at an event for Blood and Plunder, and I have realized that, oh my god, they are insanely comfortable. If they were proper, if you could like actually wear those without like drawing eyes, I might wear those literally all day. Huh. We got some. Yep, cool. We do have some cosplay going on for Nova. Poison Arrow. Yep. So hey, Jeff. His name is Jeff. Jeff, I got to talk to you tomorrow. Might get kind of weird with the recording with the native commander. I just want you to do it without me if I can't make it. Like, don't reschedule him. Just do it. Because I got a bunch of stuff that all like started concentrating at that exact time. I'll message you on Discord about it. But I was gonna message you, and then I forgot because I was getting the stream ready. And Kara made a comment. I did see it. That this guy, Mr. Endless, who's here with me now, I've put the most effort into having the stream ready for him because usually I don't do a lot of pre-work.
Oh, I appreciate that.
You're very welcome. Yeah. So, Jeff is the content creator for Defective Dice, and if we're all making stuff, honestly, you and his name is Jeff. You should probably work with him on stuff because Defective Dice gets a lot of attention.
Where is my name Jeff from again? That's a bit from somebody, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
I've heard it before. My name Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Yeah.
The hell is it? It's not. I always want to say it's Borat, but it's not Borat.
Is it Sacha Baron Cohen? No.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
22 Jump Street.
Okay. I will Google it later.
Alright, did well. Here, I'm gonna send it to you right
I was in the hospital once, and someone kept cracking that joke, and I was like, "Why is he saying that?"
I'm sure he has heard it literally a million times.
His name literally was Jeff, though. So he adopted it for himself.
21 Jump Street. You got a lot of honorable mentions. Yeah, my life's working. I'm addicted to all the same games as me. Who is the guest? This is Endless, who does stuff for Legion And for Blood and Plunder, his 2 channels, which I keep on to call you Midwinter. Midwinter is a
No,
MCP
was a much larger.
Yes, yeah.
He's
all
huge.
He's kind of
Winter Moon.
He always kind of Winter Moon. He always comes off to me as kind of like, but that might just be me. I'm judgy.
Huh,
I'm a judgy biatch.
I didn't hear the last bit of what you said. I'm sorry.
No, I said I feel like he's kind of a dick.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just judgy.
It's all good.
He's definitely someone who analyzes things to the point where it's like kind of not fun anymore, in my opinion.
Oh, okay. That's fair. So I never asked you, what are you painting today? Is it more Enterplogue or?
So I gotta finish the Enterplogue. So I have fully confirmed the list I will be bringing to Nova for C games, and I think the list is pretty much ready, so I know exactly what I gotta paint. I doubt I'm gonna fully finish everything, but it includes 5 more Enterplogue, because I think Enterplogue are best run on 8. I just feel like you just run 8.
Terrier of yours right here. You know, enough.
Is there an argument to be made to like not take a full 8 Enterplogue just because you get access to the extra blunderbuss and the not like blunderbuss is very good, but and the extra. I like to bring two stink pots just in case I lose one.
Yeah, that's fair. I think 8 is a good number. You know, I don't really use Enterplogue that much.
Sure.
I'm much more of a for my boarding parties, I'm much more of a Marines kind of guy.
Sure. Marines are good.
Marines, Marineros, just get the lowest fight score possible and wreck. Yep. That's like, I'm not really interested in being hit back.
But you see, here's the thing. It's like I play factions who don't make me feel bad about how they treated people around the world, right? And the English definitely never treated anybody badly.
Oh no, they're the brave British boys who can do no wrong.
No, absolutely. They did nothing that upset anybody in the entire world.
No.
They definitely didn't tax people without representation or tell people that their countries belong to them, even though they, have only been there for like a couple years or whatever. Or be religiously intolerant, or That's not. Don't worry about that. We're not interested.
That amazed me so much. I didn't realize just how much the wars of religion played a role in the time period. Like, you had people like killing each other on the boats in the Caribbean because one was a Catholic and one was a Protestant. Like, that's wild to me.
Yep. You would think
you're in the freaking Caribbean. You're like thousands of miles away from all that crap, and you're still gonna carry it forward here. I guess
While you're on a wooden boat, that if anything were to go wrong, you would die a slow and painful death on the best of times on an island that somebody might never find you.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna go for it because we're dumb as hell.
Yeah, I don't know. The religious fighting has always been something I have to shake my head at. I'm like, guys, come on, we got other things we can worry about here. Yeah, let's see what a friend from college. Keep it up. You have sweet. You might be the female model game whisperer. About that. Bring Zero. What faction do you play? Kara is asking what factions you play. So I know you play last.
I play Spain.
Yep. Because you played Spain. You played Spain for summer.
Yeah, I played Spain for the summer. They're really cool. I really enjoyed playing Spanish militia. They have, in my opinion, the best cavalry. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, easy. And you have access to the Hidalgo. You kidding me, bro?
You have a Hidalgo with ruthless cavalry. Like, that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Super good. And they also have a 6 fight save on top of everything, so they actually will save 50% once they get in with you. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, they're great.
And the Hidalgo gives them swordsman too. So
sure does.
If you're attacking somebody with if they attack you with a melee weapon, they get a penalty, which is even wilder to me. And
the Spanish definitely very tolerant of other people.
Oh, of course.
I mean, the tolerantiest.
Well, we welcome people of all the nations to bend the knee to the glorious crown and our God-ordained king, who happens to be French.
Yeah, well, yes, in the 18th century, yes, because it was
Yeah, that's what I
King
mean. That's what I mean.
Louis'
It was a
cousin?
Louis. It was Louis' grandson.
Grandson. Nice.
One of his grandchildren. Yeah, Louis XIV's grandchild, who became Philip V. Yeah. I really do enjoy the history of the War of the Spanish Succession, so I'm a little familiar with it, but not like massively so. I actually bought a really old Spanish Succession kit for cavalry.
Sure.
Well, I meant Spanish Succession cavalry kit. I meant not a Succession kit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you gonna do? Are you on a list?
No, I am not on a list.
Okay, it's good to know.
No, never.
Kara really dug that one. I can hear her laughing on the other side of the house.
I've been totally exposed.
All right, so guys, Endless can never run for political office again.
Oh my god. The Habsburg Files. Seriously though. Anyway, awkward. Let me dig myself out of this hole real quick.
Hello, TJ. What's going on, buddy? Keep going.
Hello, TJ. I saw TJ. Did you post recently in the Blood and Plunder thing in the Discord? I thought I saw your name pop up.
Wow.
But yeah, I was gonna say I bought this cavalry kit because they didn't. The Firelock cavalry don't come with a cuirass.
Okay.
Or cuirass. I don't know how you say that word. Cuirass.
I mean, you just say it wrong.
Yeah, just say it wrong.
People like it when you say things wrong.
Yeah, so these guys actually had the breastplate. So I like torso swapped the breastplate from this older War Games Foundry kit into the Firelock sculpt. It worked out pretty good.
That's pretty awesome. Did they use that? I feel like if you were to use that in the Caribbean, you would literally cook.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's made of leather.
Right.
So
okay. Right.
it's
Well,
not
even
too
then,
bad. It's hardened leather with like metal straps. You'd still have a really hard time. But like people did wear armor. Horsemen did wear armor in the Caribbean, but the armor equipment in the game is not very good.
Yeah, it's reroll ones. I think
it's like reroll 1 in 10, which is awful.
Trying to branch out after coming home from summer slaughter. Had a chance to watch one of Tim's MCP streams last night and chat briefly this morning about his setup. Hooray! Yeah, that's awesome, man. Much colder back then. It was much colder back then.
That's what I saw. Summer. It was about summer slaughter. Yeah.
Summer slaughter's MCP thing, right?
It was Legion 2.
Legion. Okay.
It was both MCP and Legion, I think.
Okay. Oh, that's right, because he told me he was going to go to some kind of con. It was in Jersey? Is that where it was?
Yeah, it was in Jersey. That's why my friend Evan was there, and Keebler.
That makes sense. Keebler. Okay, yeah, that explains the stream. Got it. It all comes down to Keebler. It all comes around to Keebler.
I hear he's made a name for himself in the MCP community.
He is a household name in the MCP world. That is 100% for sure.
Look at that booty, show me the booty, give me the booty, I want the booty, back up the booty, I need the booty, I like the booty, oh what a booty.
Yes.
Magic.
Yes.
Everything's kicker and magic, I mean.
Yes, TJ, he's something. That's for sure. You always remember meeting Keebler.
He was a trip. Yeah, dude, that guy's a trip. He is. Well, I got Sea Dogs. That's what I'm painting up. I actually really like Sea Dogs, even though their rules aren't the best.
I think
in some ways they're the worst sailor. Honestly,
I was gonna say I think Sea Dogs are the best sailors available to the English, and then everybody else. If you have access to the other ones, you probably are fine. Like maybe you like them more than Marins if you have no intention of boarding. As long as you're like just shooting cannons, they're better than Marins, right? But
yeah, absolutely, because they have a 6 fight save. That's what I use them for.
The 6 fight save expert artillery crew on a 3-point model is like, okay, well, I can see why these exist.
Yeah, so this is Blood and Plunder. This is a Sea Dog, for example. What I've got on my stream right now.
Totally cut off.
And then this is the Marinero. So I'm using the Brethren of the Coast inexperienced Marineros thing.
What do they call that? Varied experience.
Varied experience. That's right. I like using that trait or a fact. I mean, I'm never certain about what they actually call it, what the real name is. I guess faction ability would be what it's called.
Yeah.
I will say, since Kara plays pirates, since she has access to all of the different like sailing units, yeah, Marineros, bro, what the hell? They are so good.
They are really good. I underestimated them, but like, yeah. Well, their one drawback is that if you try to give them artillery or if you try to give them muskets, they can't shoot really well.
Mm-hmm.
So the Spanish were notorious for having bad powder.
Yes, they were.
Yeah. So if I like putting muskets on them because you get ruthless, but you have to be very careful about playing clubs because clubs give them 3 reloads, which is a drawback, but it's not that much of a drawback if you have command points.
And that's always the funny thing with the Spanish commanders is most of them are also just not very good leaders.
Yeah, a lot of them aren't. There's a few that are excellent, like Guzman. He's really good. Dude, I really want to try Guzman in a cannon boat one of these days.
Have you done? You must have done the heavy gun. What the hell's his name?
Pargo.
Yeah, Pargo. You must have done the Pargo thing.
I didn't do Pargo. My frigate wasn't painted.
But have you ever played the list though?
No.
Okay, you have never actually played it.
I'm very new to Blood and Plunder. I've only been playing since March.
Oh shit, we actually started right around the same time then.
Yeah, I'm extremely new. That's when I bought my first box of soldiers.
Excellent.
From Griffin's Lair, who was doing the Firelock booth.
Because is Griffin's the one that do? Well, we're doing a guest thing, Kara. If I think of doing it, we can do it later. But because if I switch it over to the guest thing, endless, it doesn't. I have to like change the whole thing.
What's WIP? Work in progress?
Yeah. So we do whip, so people can post pictures of the things they're working on, and we'll do them on stream. But if I do it, if you're here, it takes you out of it, and it's a whole thing. It's a whole like
Oops.
picture. No, don't even say whoops. Had some already when I said I wanted to play. Okay. Yeah, we can definitely do the whip thing. Potentially tomorrow, based on what's happening. We might be doing the go. So everybody, guys, we're hoping that Monday's going to turn into a battle report stream day. So I'm thinking we're going to be doing a C game of Blood and Plunder tomorrow. So depending on what's going on with that, yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be my English versus Mike's Dutch.
Cool.
And I'm going to show him what it's like to tax people. Mentally and physically.
Nice.
Have you guys had a chance to mess around with Halo Flashpoint yet? No. Jesse from Fury's Finest, oddly enough, actually asked me to be his co-host for the show that he's doing. It's named after, like, I forget the name of the podcast. It's named after one of the capital ships for the Covenant. But he actually won Adepticon last year for Halo. I think he won for Flashpoint.
Awesome.
Jeff also plays that. Yeah, Jeff plays everything. But I don't actually think Jeff has actually had a chance to really play it, though. I think he did the demo box, but I'm not sure he actually plays, like, a real game. Because I guess it does change quite a bit. Because you actually have to, like, buy guns.
I was streaming Lone Star, and I heard they were doing a demo day for Flashpoint, but I never got over there. Because I had to stream all day.
Oh, Lone Star Open. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Frontline Gaming's Lone Star Open event, yeah.
I was thinking, are you talking about the old MMO?
No.
Dude.
That's a pretty deep cut.
I love that game. I thought that game was great. It's the WoW killer.
Aren't they all the WoW killer, though?
Yeah, back then they were, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Like, this is gonna be the one, they're gonna kill WoW.
This is gonna be the one. It's gonna take away we're gonna take all your gold.
It's gonna blow your fucking asshole right out of your backside. It's gonna be fucking crazy.
Whoa. Okay.
I play Halo, have a game next week. Because I think last time when we talked at Brandon's house, I think you had said you hadn't actually like played like a real game of it, I think. Kind of stalked Jeff's YouTube, I know anybody. That's fair. Truth and Reconciliation. Yes, that was the name of the podcast. So if anyone's interested in that, Jesse does have a podcast for it. He's obviously very good at it. He asked me to be the co-host for it, and I was like, I don't really like Halo, so I don't think I'm the type of this.
I remember that now from Halo, the cup. The Truth and Reconciliation.
I think that's the first ship you go on in the first Halo. When you go up there to blow it up, it's like the third or fourth mission in the game. I think that is Truth and Reconciliation.
Yeah. I know I remember the human ship was Pillar of Autumn.
Yep, that was definitely the Pillar of Autumn.
Yeah, I don't remember the Covenant ships.
I think I saw it actually in one of Jeff's videos. I think he said ODST are coming to the game here pretty soon. So I'm sure people are going to go game shit over that. I love ODST. Yeah, so so I actually think I finalized the list, and I think the things that I gotta paint are 8 capers, the 5 interplogue, 2 sea dogs, and I gotta finish the frigate, and then paint 2 more of the little box.
And you got to do this all by the 27th?
Yes, like I said, what I have a sneaking suspicion is going to happen is I'm going to probably finish the boat, because that's probably the most important thing.
Oh,
and then I'll get everything kind of like base coated, and then I think a lot of the stuff I already have painted will probably I think it'll look fine. I just will, try and cleanly base coat everything with Kara if it comes down to it in the last week leading up to it. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited to play at Nova. I don't think I'm very good at the game per se. I think that we're still playing cat cat turds in the sandbox meta, as I like to call it.
Yeah, fair.
But I really have been enjoying the game, and it's one of the few games where I can get my butt kicked, and I actually still tend to enjoy the process, just because I think sailing the boats is really, really fun.
I love sailing in this game.
It's
really
so
cool.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, even if you have to pass a couple times at the top, but that's not a big problem.
Yep.
You ever try to spam upwind, advanced maneuvers upwind?
You do it like tacking and weaving up the thing. I have tried it.
So cool.
I find that you kind of have to with some of the bigger boats, like with the frigate. I was just trying to climb upwind, and I was just constantly just turning left and right. It's I don't know. It's not fast, that's for sure.
No, the frigate is not fast upwind.
Because when you do that, when you're at max speed with the windward penalty of 2, and you do the turn, you're turning 3 inches.
Yeah, you still turn just 3 inches.
Yeah.
But what I understand, and I haven't practiced this, is that the width of your ship causes you to have more forward travel.
Interesting.
So the wider the boat, the more forward travel the boat will have, because you're tacking back and forth.
Oh, that's an interesting thought.
Yeah, so that's how brigantines catch sloops. Basically, they're running upwind. Sloops have a 4-inch turn, so they can go a little faster.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Who keeps? Oh my god, everybody's so chatty. Yeah, let me catch up. Stock his channel. The starter box game is the same game, just without list building. The war game rules just add list building, and it came out earlier this year. Yeah, I remember. Because I remember us talking about that, and I thought last time we talked, you had said you had just never gotten out of the starter box yet. Who keeps getting me a sub on the channel? I love and adore you, and I will make you a very special beef dinner to make up for it. So fess up. I helped. You're much better than me. At what? But thank you. Not sure I'll go past the starter with Legion 40k, Age of A Song of Ice and Fire, Infinity Battletech, and still looking into MCP. I'm trying to limit long-term investment unless the game is overwhelmingly wow. Yeah, it's as I frequently tell a lot of people around here, it's a good time to be a gamer. It's also a bad time to be a gamer because there are a lot of really good choices, a lot. And I do think that Blood and Plunder is probably the one I have been having the most fun with recently, especially. I love the game all the time. It's so much fun. I love losing. It's just so much fun. Yeah, just playing the game. Blood and Plunder is just really fun to play. I have a friend who refuses to read rules, so I'm hoping that not using rulers and being a skirmish game, that it'll be easier to learn and play. From what I understand, the game was specifically designed for people who like board games, as far as the way measurement and all that works. So I think that you will get people who want to play that kind of stuff without reading as much of the rules. Because I will even say that Blood and Plunder seems very simple on the outside, but then it's even as me and Endless here saying
like where we're talking about like tacking and weaving up wind. It's like there's a lot of like really weird crunch granularity that can really be put into it, while the game itself is like very simple, which is kind of weird. It's a weird mix. I don't read the rules.
Yeah.
Dr.D just tells me what the rule is when I need it. Yeah, that's great. I love doing it all the time. Got your ship with right. Got your ship with right here, pal. At Blood and Plunder, you always beat me. I don't always beat you. You beat me. When we were still learning, you beat me a lot more. But I've kind of been getting wise on things that work in this game. I love BattleTech, but in terms of miniatures game, I played way more Mech Warrior. Is that a different game? I thought Mech Warrior was like the video game version of BattleTech.
Yeah, I thought BattleTech and MechWarrior were the same universe.
Yeah. Or is it like a different version of BattleTech?
It might be a different version, yeah. Because I have a friend who runs a BattleTech campaign. He loves BattleTech.
Yeah, actually, Wilmar is a really, really big fan of it. I just don't like big robots. I don't know what it is. Kind of like with you. I just like regular dudes doing regular dude stuff and arguing about whose god is more real or whatever as they murder each other in the mud.
I like the big robots in the early Gundam series because, one, they're a little bit more believable than most of the giant robot stuff that's floating around out there.
Yeah.
It's a lot grittier, and two, it's also like, you know, even among those, I prefer like the schlub grunt pilot suits, you know? Like, this would have been you know, it's called a Zaku, I think. It's a war game. It's like a, not a war game, but it's like an airplane, you know? It's not some crazy, like, magical, you know, magic producing armor suit, you know?
And do you think you will be jumping on that Gundam miniatures game that's coming out?
I am sorely tempted. I am sorely tempted. I bought a starter of the card game, which was probably a mistake. Mostly because I like Xeon suits for their aesthetic.
Yep, I'm a big Xeon guy. I love Xeon.
I'm not a Xeon did nothing wrong stan. I know some people are.
I think Xeon was in the right, especially at the beginning of the show. But...
At the beginning of the show, yes. I think Xeon Zundaiken probably had some good things to say.
Yes, I think so.
But I think the Zombies completely corrupted his legacy. It's like Stalin and Marx, you know?
Yep. BattleTech minis are awesome, but holy crap, the rules are awful. I struggle with them so much and remind me so much of Starfleet battles. Less game playing and more record keeping. Regular dudes can't lava farm. Shut up. White guys like to fight about gods. That's true. That's not just us, I assure you, but it's more well kept track of, I guess, when white people do it. I might wait for Gun with some of them. Yeah, white people like to write down the amount of people that they've murdered for their version of God.
Jeez. Yes, well, it's an unfortunate side effect of my skin color. I don't know. It's rough. It's really rough.
It is very rough. It's not a good thing, but
no.
Because I actually was reading a book about Civil War, which was interesting. But one of the weird, interesting things that they speculated on was the reason that like Europeans were more in position to take advantage of things like going to like sailing across the the world or whatever, and finding places to ask kindly to do what they said they should do. As they did. It was a lot of it had to do with religion in the aspect that the way their marriage rules and all that worked. It was really, really interesting. I'm not going to do it justice by like trying to describe it, but they actually laid down a bunch of these like socio-economic thoughts on why it is that white Europeans were in a position to do a lot of the things that they did that maybe some of the other cultures of the world didn't quite have an opportunity to follow through on. And a lot of it did come down to the church essentially forcing people to travel more, as in like, hey, sorry, Pedro, you're not allowed to marry your second cousin or your first cousin. You have to marry at least like your second cousin or whatever. And that made it so like that the people migrated like at least a little bit more. Huh. And apparently that was a very useful thought
or a very useful tool for like spreading ideas, right? So, which is one of the reasons why it's one of the reasons why they say like European was like more like Europe was more like more technologically advanced, was because there was a reason that people had to travel. Obviously, it's not like a perfect explanation, but I thought that was quite an interesting like take on that.
Yeah, I haven't heard that take before. That's kind of interesting.
I was bummed about the Gundam game. If they had pushed for a larger scale skirmish game, I would have been interested. As it stands, unless I can confirm that I can run a full list of only Talgies. It'll be a pass. Talgies, okay. Well-organized cultural centers to drive civilization forward, and climate resources were favorable. Yes, yeah, and they also said that Europe just happened to be a baller place to live, just because it was like actually nice, and you weren't like fighting the desert all the time.
Like you know, dealing with the horrendous bugs in South America.
Oh yeah, nobody died of transmitted diseases in the Caribbean.
Right, or like that's one of my. This is kind of gross, but I'll share it. It's one of my greatest fears about going to the Southern Hemisphere, is that there are these bugs that like to go. They like to plant themselves on your feet, and you can't walk around barefoot because they'll plant themselves on your feet.
No, thank you.
Like it is screwed up. Like I'm like, no, thank you. Perfect creation and all, but goddamn, I don't want bugs in my foot.
Well, there's also the one in the Amazon River. There's like a bug or a fish that'll ride up a pea stream straight into your
That's what I've heard.
Your dangleberry.
Yeah, straight up.
No
there.
thanks. No thank. Actually, I think there's a joke to it because I think it's in Metalocalypse because I think Murderface is like peeing.
Are you like you pulling my leg?
No, I think that's actually in Metalocalypse. I think that's in because they go to the Amazon forest for some reason or another. When it wasn't riddled with continent-spanning plague. Yeah, the Black Plague definitely didn't help out too much. But that was also a downside of that same system, right? Because that they got rats from like trading, right? Because they say that the plague technically started like in a trading city with the Mongolian Empire. I think is like where it technically started, and then it got its way into Venice, and then after that, that's when it was over.
Makes sense.
The deadly Kangaroo. Is that what the foot bug is, or is that the pea stream?
I think that's a pea stream.
Okay. South America is a hemisphere's version of Australia. Yeah, if it's south of the hemisphere, there must be a lot of dangerous stuff there. The worm is just going. That worm is just going into his wiener. What a jerk!
Guaranteed. All right, my little light is going crazy, so I'm gonna try to charge it up some.
One interplug down, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. Mission accomplished. Stream successful.
A second interplug has hit the Brigantine.
No, that's the fourth one. I got 3 other ones done. Give me credit where it's due.
Okay. Let's do. I laid some flesh colors down on these sea dogs and this unaligned European commander. Now I gotta actually paint some clothes. Started using this Tooth and Coats. It's pretty decent paint.
I was gonna say, is it any good? Because I see it all over the place.
It's pretty good. They basically mimic the Citadel range. They even have like a conversion chart that's like officially published. Like, these are what our colors convert to in Citadel.
That's smart.
Yeah. So like I'm using their equivalent of Mornfang Brown for. And they even have like the same triad system. They like shadow, midtone, highlight. They don't call it base layer and all that stuff.
Mornfang Brown, man, that was a classic dark brown, man.
The dreaded Kangaroo, a naughty little
yellows.
bitch with a penchant for swimming up.
For my yellow and my undercoat.
Yes, that is the pea stream bug, according to Wilmar. He just posted Venture Brothers. The Kangaroo.
The Kangaroo.
All right, so how did the Infinity event go? Well, Chris, do you want me to actually talk about it, or do you already know what I'm going to say? You already know what I'm going to say. I left early. I had fun with 2 thin coats at a con. I'm not a good enough painter.
much more than contrast, though. Yeah, Kara does do a lot of contrast, which is fine. I mean, she gets it done. Hey, the model gets painted. Who cares?
There's absolutely nothing wrong with contrast paint.
None.
It is just another tool in the toolbox.
And
even pro painters like Don Serratos and other people who are like even Trovarian who uses it, like it's just another tool in the toolbox. There's no shame in using it at all.
I've always dreamed of thinking like of using them as like a base coat method, just because it's probably a lot faster. I just can't. For some reason, I just can't fully agree with the way the certain colors. I'm like, I just have a certain way to paint red, and for some reason, I just cannot get over myself about not doing it that same way over and over again. A whole new subspecies of creatures. The fuck no genus.
Yeah.
Came home early to play. Yep, I did. Yeah, I came home. No, I tied a game, and I lost the game, and it was so hot in that building that I decided that I wasn't gonna play another game. I was exhausted. I didn't sleep well the day before, and I was just like, I was tired standing in this godforsaken humid room. I was like, I'm not standing here to play another game. I'm gonna leave. Bye. So I got out of there, and I am definitely not regretting leaving. That is for sure. I'm actually proud of him. When I met him, he wouldn't have left. Yeah, I would. That's the first event I've ever left early. Because I'm usually the kind of guy who will just like stand there and suffer just for the principle of like doing what I feel is the right thing. But there's a point where I was like, guys, this is like legitimately dangerous. This might be dangerous.
Yeah, I'm not going to become a martyr for your MCP.
Right. So I left. I came home. It was a much better choice. I got the stream ready. It all worked out just fine.
Yeah.
Just A-okay.
I was in. I spent my day finding My wife is a super great finder of deals on play equipment for my son. So we live near a place called Celebration, which is, very much a rich community.
Yep.
And someone was giving away a $700 climber. And we picked that shit up for the cost of renting a truck. And so we got a $700 climber for $60 out the door after the truck rental.
That is the bee's knees right there, bud.
Yeah, so we got a really, really sweet deal. It's used, but it's in good shape, and we're gonna put it in the backyard. We put it in the back. We didn't leave it somewhere. We're putting it in the backyard. So I was behind. It was raining like crazy. We ratchet strapped the thing in the rain, and just hauled it over there in a truck.
Hey man, there's a lot you could do with a ratchet strap.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Like yesterday or a couple days ago or whatever it was, we finally went. I have been craving a reason to go buy a rubber mallet for so long.
Okay.
And we finally bought one because we were setting up the fence outside for the dogs, and the way that it works is you have to like put a peg like through the two fence pieces so that because they're all modular. And I kept, and she was like, we were like before we would just push it into the dirt, but like it's rocky up here where we are because we're like on top of this big hill. And I was like, no, we're doing it. So we finally went and got a rubber mallet, and my God, I'm like, I love this thing. I don't know what it is. I just like to hit things with a piece of rubber. So I'll bring it with me to my next Blood and Plunder event, and if anybody gets on my nerves, I'm gonna bonk you with my rubber mallet.
You just say you're cosplaying as the ship's carpenter.
Or the bosun at least.
Or the bosun, yeah.
I'm gonna give you some discipline.
Someone did a conversion where they did they made a little hammer out of some sprue pieces. I thought that was cool.
That's pretty clever. Okay, we had a lovely afternoon. Mike's proud of him, blah 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 blah. There's no selective AC, so oh my God, a climber, wow. A climber, yeah, that is cool though. Webway is a sweaty box. That it is. Of course, it was raining in Orlando. So there was rubber pegs involved. I've been tapping my back with the rubber mallet. It's nice. Yeah, see, I like a rubber mallet. It's pleasant. It's a pleasant thing to use. There are no rubber pegs, Chris. I'm not getting pegged. It's fine. I'm sorry.
Tonight.
Tonight I'm not. Yeah. That's true. I guess you can never say never. Maybe if you come over on another Monday, Chris, we can talk about it.
$20 is $20.
It's true. I'm not gay. But $20 is $20.
$20 is $20, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So today might just, you know what? I might not do anything fancy today. I might literally just do base coats on all these like capers and
get them ready to go.
Just get this stuff out the door, because you can't work on a boat on stream because the damn thing is just so big.
Yeah, and the mass will hit the camera and like.
Yep.
Just a mess to do on stream, as opposed to painting figures.
So would you play any other faction other than Spanish, or like a neutral faction that probably includes mostly Spanish models?
I've been looking at some of the English factions. I'm looking at English Royal Navy, or British Royal Navy, I mean, not English.
So, but because that's the thing, those are two separate things.
Yeah, they are. One is 17th and one is 18th.
Right. Now, this is okay, so speculate with me here. All of the 18th century lists are essentially the 17th century list, but better.
Not entirely.
I feel like it's consistent.
There are some unit selection issues. So, like, there are 17th century units that are really good.
Mm-hmm.
It really stinks, though, when it all boils down to Jamaican privateers. Like, I think that unit needs a little help, needs a little addressing.
Yeah.
I think jamming privateers are a little too good. And, like, they've gone from like keyword spam to just raw stats in the 18th century.
Yep.
Which I get, because it's like, oh, there's an influx of new people. You know, piracy is coming to an end. The average skill is lower than it used to be. I get what they're going for. At least that's what I think they're going for.
That's the vibe I got as well.
Yeah.
And
you still have like they still have some of the old guard around, like Buccaneer and other types.
Yep, and all the freebooters aren't around, but you get veteran freebooters and stuff.
Right, you can take the old. They're all old by this time because it's the 1720s.
So
if they've managed to survive, they're all kind of old.
Do you think that pound for pound 18th century lists are more powerful? Obviously, without thinking about a lot of the minutiae of like maybe specific lists. Like, would you say it's safe to say that generally speaking, the 18th century lists are probably maybe a little crept, maybe?
I think the elite sailors in the 18th century book are maybe a little power crept, maybe a tiny bit.
Okay.
So that's what I would say.
Vizcanos,
Vizcanos that trained for 5 points specifically because they have a 6 shoot save.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's crazy to me. Like, you can basically just tank for your gun crew with Vizcanos. They are 5 points, which means they're not cheap, but that 6 shoot means a lot.
Yeah, that's the difference between keeping your medium guns firing
and not. Yeah, you're keeping like Brethren has no access to something like that.
Right.
Which, you know, I get envious of, but you know, they don't have access to Unknown Africa and all the cool characters,
right.
You know?
Right.
And like some factions in the 18th century have a +4 to the attacker. Like, that's also insane.
Yep. Do you
Sharp
think?
I
gotta look at a little good Sharp-eyed lookout. Do you think? Okay, so here's a thing that we should think about. So Kara plays pirates, right? And we've been talking about characters lately, about which characters are just the best ones to bring. Generally speaking, what are your thoughts on what should you bring as a pirate player, other than just a horde of fucking pirates?
Well, the pirate I play against the most is Caesar.
Yes. Okay.
He's incredible. Like, his faction is incredible.
They do care.
He has false colors.
He does. I have gone on record saying that I do think that Black Caesar is the best, easily the best captain for pirates, I think. And the only reason that people, I don't think, play him like almost exclusively is the fact that he is just limited to size 2 boats. If you play his Legion.
You have to be good at playing sloops, basically.
Yeah. Sloops and Paraguas.
Yeah.
So
I fight him mostly, and Nigel plays him in a resin sloop, and Nigel kicks ass with that ship. Like, that's just his mode. Is he's just really good at sailing size 2s.
I do think that the resin sloop is objectively better than the the plastic one, just because of the fact that you can put better guns on it. Now, when he's running his Black Caesar list, does he run cannons at all, or is he solely boarding?
No, he runs triple mediums.
Okay, that's definitely what I think you should do.
Yeah, I think you can't run a pure boarding list unless you're in like a frigate. Even then, you need something because it's too easy to get defensive fired and to get hit by grape shot, and I think you need some cannonry, or gunnery. I mean, so yeah, you're always gonna need cannons. It doesn't matter if you play boarding or if you play defensively. I think there are keywords that make lists more and less defensive based on their presence. So, like for example, tough spam means you're more defensive because you're literally just getting free rallies all the time.
Yep.
That's basically what it amounts to as a free rally. If you didn't take I call it a suppression. If you didn't take fatigue. Figure out how these sea dogs are gonna fit into my scheme. Whether I want to give this guy a red beanie or a black beanie.
That's the best part about this game, though, is literally every model can be individual.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give them all black hats. Why not? Well, they'll probably be fine.
I guarantee you, nobody's gonna stop you and be like, "Excuse me, sir, that
Excuse me.
particular shade of black was not available to sailors
No,
in 1658."
How dare you?
This is the
Soiled
biggest.
his good name of blood and plunder. Excuse me, and then you push up your anime glasses push.
Yeah, the flash.
That's ahistorical.
This has been
sir.
a top day evening. Well, I'm glad to hear it, Kara. I guess people weren't interested in talking about Blood and Plunder. Everybody disappeared. There's only 5 people here now. Unless my thing is giving me incorrect information. Oh, there are way more than 5 people. What? You best update yourself. Well, anyway, hey guys, since we have somebody here who actually is probably not dumb like me, what questions do you have for Blood and Plunder with him? Because he actually analyzes this stuff. I just vibe. Good night, Kara. If you go to bed if you Irish goodbye.
Mistake. I looked at your screen. Now I'm like being tripped out by the lag between my camera display and the stream.
Yeah, it's pretty mind-boggling if you're not careful. Watch it. You might fracture your brain. There are tens of us. Tens of us.
Yeah.
As far as aesthetics in this game go, the Dutch models in this game are easily the best. With their stupid hats and their little pot bellies, and everybody's carrying a knife. It's absolutely incredible. The aesthetic is so good.
They were big knife fighters, the Dutch, apparently.
Yes, they were. Well, I mean, if they shot at your boat and damaged the boat, how were they going to sell your boat?
That's true.
They wanted to go on there and give you the knife, and so that way,
price.
Free boat. Exactly. Free boat.
Get your boats here.
Dr. D, can someone tease the doctor? Dr. D, how to say aesthetic? What? Well, I said I was going, so not very Irish. Well, I mean, you said you were gonna go to bed soon or something. I mean, that doesn't mean you're saying goodnight now. I'm just saying if you leave when you actually are going to bed. That's technically an Irish goodbye, I think. I don't know the technicalities of this. I'm not very Irish. My wife was in the Netherlands today. Oh, that's cool. There for work?
Business or pleasure?
Knowing Chris and his family, it was probably business.
Okay.
Chris plays the French, so you can
Cool.
you can boo him. Okay, well you're gonna say cool.
The French have French has some interesting commanders. I like saying their names in funny ways, like Bombard the Exterminator. I like how they just have a captain called the Exterminator. Like
that they do. She's there for work. Yep. I wish I was with her. You see, Chris here, he's a man who loves tokens, and he also loves to say buck, 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 because he knows the Boucanet are gonna shoot you to death, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Buck, buck, buck.
And I
I had the joy of getting into melee with a bunch of Buccaneers a couple nights ago. It was glorious to beat them to death.
Oh yeah, they suck in melee. French have really bad melee unless they're Marin. And even then, you're in trouble.
Because they're saves, man. They're so fragile.
Yeah, they're very fragile. I was shocked to find out that French militia have like a 6-shoot.
Do they really?
That's crazy. They do. Yeah, they have
that's
a crave. Well, no, they have. Well, not a 6-shoot. They have like a 6-shoot save with elusive, which is wild to me.
I didn't know that.
I was like, what? They save at range as good as the natives do.
Is it specific like militia? Or I'm sorry, specific like Canadian militia, or is it like Caribbean?
Well, it's milician.
Okay,
which I guess is everybody.
Yeah. They come with elusive?
Yeah, a lot of militias
what?
do. Like even milicianos do, the Spanish ones. You can swap drilled for elusive.
100. Dude, English militia. What am I doing with my life?
Yeah, English militia are kind of not amazing. I've discovered they have 5 resolve though, which is actually really powerful.
Yeah, yeah. The resolve is definitely the best part of it. No.
Yeah. 5 resolve is really nice, especially if you can give them tough. But I wouldn't use militia at sea. I would just use sea dogs with muskets.
That's crazy. This is insane. This is insanity.
What's insane?
That Milice have elusive. This is insanity.
Yeah, Milician, yeah, they have elusive. That's pretty good.
They never shoot anyone to death. I get bored when the game ends. That is not what happens, Chris. You sit in a boat that you literally have anchored, and then they sail up to you and beat you to death. You left out that very crucial point there.
Why are we anchoring boats again?
So Chris here, while he's trying to figure out how to play this game, he's like, "Oh, I'll just have the boat sit still, and I'll fire my guns, and everybody will die on the way in." So his boat is like anchored, and then they just like sail up to him, they board him, and then they beat him to death.
Huh. Well,
that's when I discovered the glory of the stink pot. I was like, "Hey, have this."
That's generally how it goes if you're standing still or sitting still, I guess.
Good night, Kara.
Nighty night. He has like, is that his shirt that is sticking out, or is that like a ribbon?
It's the guy doing the sachet thing. I've painted a few of those. It's like a what the hell do they call those things? Yeah, it's like the big roby belt things that they have, the sashes.
Yeah.
And it goes it's like on the top and the bottom side of the belt. So there's I think there's like on the front there's a point where you're like, is that his shirt? But I think it's actually the sash.
It's actually the sash. Yeah, I see that. Oops. My brush rolls out of my hands. Yeah, sea dogs they're very defensive.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I take them in my list, because I play a brigantine that is a 4 mediums brigantine with grape, and I just I'm a very defensive player until the time comes, and then I like to pounce like in round 4. It's usually a good time to pounce on your opponent because they're generally very fatigued.
Sure. And you're just shooting with cannons up until that point.
For the most part, I try to get in close to grape shot and then maybe board later.
Sure.
But like it depends on the mission, really. Like one of the things I've learned is to be successful is I really have to sit down with every mission and be like, okay, what? And I think out of my head, like, what am I going to be doing to get this strike point on board here?
Yep.
So I have to really think about it, and I'm still not at that level yet where I know all the missions by heart or whatever.
Because we've been doing Chase's End here.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, Chase's End is fun. And
everybody starts with more fatigue.
Correct. And the strike point comes out on turn 3 if half of your units are at 2 or more. Which I feel like I don't think it's happened once since we've been playing for that.
where that strike point is actually going out. I feel like most people get their... They do their best to keep that fatigue in line.
Right. I don't have a lot of experience with Chase's End. What I do have experience with is there's 2 missions that I really like. One is what do you call it? Search and Recover. That's a fun one.
Yep, that's the one where you gotta get the get the box or whatever out of the water.
Yeah, you have to get the box out of the water, which is really cool. You have to actually grapple the box to you and then pray it's the right one.
Yeah. You slowly just drift past it if you can't actually grab the damn thing.
Yeah.
No, grab the box! No, I'm going too fast!
Yeah, we gotta slow down and grab the plunder, and then like your opponent can like ambush you.
But yeah, if you happen to get it on the first box, it is so hard to get it off the boat. You're like, give me the damn box!
So that's one reason why you should consider taking hostages too. Because
So,
if your opponent doesn't capture the hostage, it cancels out the strike point from
right,
the objective.
right. So that is something I read where at least all the ones other than the captured merchant, it's like that is so good for point differential at the end of a game.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild. And I think the captured merchant, again, it's another one of those things that I feel like I'm amazed people aren't talking about it more. Because
it affects the whole structure section.
Right, and it works against cannons, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It's like, that's crazy.
It cancels Master Gunner.
Yeah. That's nuts, and that nobody's talking about it. I'm like, I just feel like people are not talking about it.
Well,
I mean, he's a pricey boy.
Tough ask. It's 10 points. Yeah, that can be a tough ask for some lists. I mean, it's also probably because I think B&P competitive is mostly a vibe check for most people.
Sure.
Like it's not really a science yet, which I'm cool with. You know, I don't really want it to be a science in some ways, but I could be scientific about it.
I do think the more popular the game gets, I think that is more. I don't want to say an inevitability, but it's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's what do you call it? Turnification.
Yeah.
Turnified. It's gonna get turnified, and people are gonna get turned off because they're like, I don't want to play with a bunch of tryhards, blah blah blah. You know.
But we have to be those tryhards.
Yeah, we'll be the tryhards. We'll go to Nova and we'll play. You know, I wish I could go to Nova, man.
We'll push everybody out. Yeah, you're in Florida, so you figure.
Well,
actually, my dad.
Their LVO.
My dad is meeting me at Nova, and he lives in that MIMS area. Just jump in the car with him.
When is it again?
End of August.
End of August? Okay.
Just take a long car ride with my dad. I'm sure it'll be great. I'm sure you'll love it.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it. It's tempting.
He's a great guy. You'll love it.
It means I get to go to Nova.
I mean, if you're down for it, I'll ask him. I'll see what he has to say. I think he's only staying for one day, and then he's going to drive back, but...
We take some random guy.
Some random guy and a couple of his bags filled of clanky plastic models. Yeah. Well, he's seen it with me. I mean, Christ knows he's seen enough models.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't talk to me anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's sad.
I've embarrassed him. I've embarrassed him too many times. Put your damn dollies away, Dad.
Your war dollies.
They're not dolls, Dad. They're war dollies. Yeah, whatever, nerd. Nerd.
It's like that Homer Simpson.
He
leans out the window.
Nerd.
Yeah, for real though. Yes, I like to play Brethren. I play Spanish. I was looking at New England privateers. They have an interesting mechanic. If you take an officer in your list, like the 10-pointer,
if
that officer gains strict.
Yep.
It's kind of interesting. You could take like an untested and the strict officer.
Like, who's really in charge around here?
Yeah, who's really in charge around here? But that was back when I thought freebooters were like really, really good, and they're apparently not as good as I thought they were.
They're just too expensive, man.
It makes me a little sad.
6 points is brutal.
6 points is pretty brutal. Although they have plenty of keywords. They have enough keywords to justify it.
Yes.
That's the part that sucks. Is like they look like they should be worth it, but I feel like it makes your list way too small.
Yeah, it does. Get this camera adjusted so I can actually show miniatures. Really does. Sometimes I have a hard time telling where the shoe ends and the boot begins.
It's because of that buckle. Stupid, like the pilgrim style front of the shoe lip buckle thing. Exactly.
Again,
I don't think people are going to be looking that close. You're just like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's mostly for me, and my own precision.
You got to make sure the buttons are the right color.
Yeah, because we're one of those historical, miniatures people.
I am not one of them, but I do like it to be accurate. But I would never be like, yo, bro, this thing is not accurate. But I know that it has to be accurate for me.
Right. I know. It's like I know it's gonna be there. You all won't know, but I'll know.
Correct. And that's what makes us monsters. I can't be trusted.
Yeah. No. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I am beyond excited for Blood and Bayonets. I'm real excited for that.
Yeah, I haven't picked up a Napoleonic ever, so I'm curious too. I think I'm gonna stick with my pirates though. I like the system. I actually there's a guy Rufus who's making it,
and
I actually had a chance to meet him and play a game on his YouTube.
Oh, that was you! Oh, that was you!
That's me.
Holy shit! That's right.
And that was Nigel. Nigel and I played. He kicked my butt.
Because that was the one with the river.
Yeah, with the river map. Yeah.
Yep, I remember that.
Cool looking.
I remember this. Yes, that was you. Holy crap, that was you.
It was me.
Because the other one, the game they play, it's Keegers and Petrelli. Is the other game that they have? Who I knew because they were friends with the owner of the store that the game store I used to work at.
Ah, okay.
And I see him like in the background. I'm just like, what the heck? Because obviously you guys all live in Florida.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wow, if I had just stayed in Florida, I could have achieved my dreams of occasionally interacting with the Firelock people. Man, I've made so many mistakes.
You gotta move back here as quick as possible.
All the way. Just give up on everything I've been working on. Yeah. I could kind of help out with a gaming company every once in a while. What am I doing with my life?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that was actually, holy shit, that was you. I can see it now. Amazing.
Moon shirt.
Well, I think they only show you like once in the whole thing.
Yeah, they only show the players like one time. For some reason, they're mostly showing my hands.
I mean, they're pretty nice hands. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, I got $20. Listen, I got some ideas.
We're going back there, huh? I got you. I'm a hand model. I understand you. You just want me for my hands.
Mm-hmm. We got bills we got to pay, bud. Okay, listen. I'll pay some of your bills, and then we got to go find other people who are going to pay the rest of them.
Only hands.
Only hands.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you join us tomorrow, make sure you keep us in line, because I'm pretty sure we play by the rules. But
when
it's one of the.
Starting?
It'll probably be like similar-ish time. It'll probably be like 7:38, something like that.
Like 7:30 Eastern. Okay. I think I'm gonna be available. I have to look again at my calendar.
And if we do anything wrong, I want you to.
Oh yeah, I will jump in and yell at you.
Yeah, call me call me out.
How dare you, you flippin' cheater!
I know you know that's not how that rule works.
Yeah.
There's too many gold buttons. How there wasn't that much gold in the Eastern Hemisphere at that point in time. I've been checking the records.
I'm gonna be monitoring for your fatigue management. I'm gonna be like yelling at you about rallies and stuff and like
okay.
Actions.
All right. Because I guarantee you what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna forget to do my toughs. Because I'm not sure if I've ever remembered to do a tough.
Yeah, we gotta remember to do those tufts. Otherwise, why take the keyword?
That's right there with you, man. But the problem is I have, I got nothing going on up here.
Just empty space.
That's it. It's just there, empty, and people think about renting it out. And they come and check it out, but the vibe isn't right. Am I streaming tomorrow, Doc? Yeah, that's the question. So we're gonna watch King of the Hill. That's the hope, right? Because you're gonna come over and do all that. If you want to be a part of that, Wilmar, go ahead. But if you don't, I can drive you home, and then I can come back and do it. At that point, it might be kind of late, so we may not finish the whole game. I don't know. We just want to test to see if the equipment works. Is our main goal tomorrow. That's the hope, anyway. So if you don't want to be a part of it, I can take you home, or whatever. I'm down to watch. Yeah, great. It'll be fun, and I'm not going to keep you out all night. I'll definitely get you home. Before it's too late. Yeah, so we've been watching the new season of King of the Hill. I'm not sure if you have partaken yet.
I have a little bit.
It's good.
I've seen lots of clips. I don't want to spoil too much, but I saw some of the Bobby Connie drama.
Yeah, I'm familiar with some of it. We just finished episode 4, which is the one where I think it kind of starts.
Okay.
She comes back into
Bobby's
his life. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a curfew, Wilmar? What is your curfew? Are the police gonna come find you? You got one of those really cool ankle bracelets?
Oh my goodness.
Listen, I'm the one from Florida. I'm the one that's supposed to have those things.
Never mind. My light is dying, unfortunately, because it's battery powered.
You just need a bigger battery, man. Go get your car battery.
Yeah.
Get the
It's
clamps.
plugged into my computer, which is wild to me that it's not sufficient power for this thing.
That is unusual. Is it just a USB?
So, it's a USB light. Yeah, I got a question for you.
Sure.
Since you are a better painter than me, and I know this because I've watched your streams.
Thank you.
So I have this black brown coat, right?
Yep.
And I want to go to this black brown coat. I want to do like a light neutral color, like this ancient stone.
Okay.
And it always goes on so like patchy.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if like undercoating it in a different color would help.
Yes.
Okay.
Because what you'll notice is that stony type color, especially the more they get close to a bone.
Yeah, it's like a bone color.
You'll notice that the pigment content, because what happens is that once you add certain colors, I like to think of bone as more like a kind of like a weird yellow, and the actual pigment size, like the size of the particle of a yellow paint, is considerably smaller than something like a blue. So I find that those colors, if you just try to base coat them on by themselves, they never do a very good job of providing a very like flat surface. And one of the best things that you could ever take from Bob Ross's The Joy of Painting is that he says that thin paint sticks to thick paint.
Interesting. Okay.
So whenever you do something with yellows, that's why they always say you're supposed to put down like another color. Usually I go with a brown because browns are usually a great shade, especially for historical models. Everything, like if you really boil it all down into things that people wear in the military, it's almost always some kind of shade of brown.
Kind of brown, yeah.
So in this situation, I would say pick the accent that you want it to look like. I personally like to have a reddish brown. That's why I love Monument Hobbies burnt orange so much. That or Scrag brown is the one that I was using before I started using the burnt orange.
I have a Scrag brown color.
I love Scrag brown. So Scrag brown I find is a really good kind of reddish base coat that I use for a lot of things that I paint different. Even colors.
It's this Duncan Rhodes dry rust. It's the equivalent of Scrag.
So give that a shot. Yeah. So try that out and then put it on top of it. And what you could even do is work it up to like the end range of the color. So what you could do is you could put that on there let it dry, take the that brown and then mix it, like maybe 50-50 with the other color, and then and then paint the pure one on top of it. And at that point, you actually you shade it as well as put the color on.
Oh, I love that. That saves a lot of time too.
You need that Florida knowledge, Wilmar? Shit, man, I'll give you some Florida knowledge. I'll teach you how to wrestle a gator.
That's that Florida knowledge.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Sheesh.
Sheesh. Oh, we're gonna be dangerous at Adepticon. I can already tell.
Yeah, absolutely. 5 critical hits. Sheesh.
Sheesh. That boat's coming down. That mask gonna stay up. Sheesh.
Yeah, for real though. Oh, does this guy have like here's like an overshirt? That's so weird. Oh, that is his chest. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's literally he's literally just wearing a really baggy shirt.
Yeah,
He's a fucking man.
Shirt.
He's a man.
You can see his chest hairs.
I've actually thought about painting the chest hair, like just taking like a brown and kind of like just lightly stippling.
You could do like I was thinking I would do like a filter color.
Yep,
like
that works.
Like
you can do that.
Like a black filter.
It just depends on how much of a man he is.
Yeah, how much of a carpet he has there. Yeah. It's like Austin Powers, he rips open his shirt. It's like it's just like a straight up shag carpet.
Especially in the one movie.
Baby.
Yeah, baby. Especially when he's fighting the hooker death robots or whatever, and he seduces them.
Yeah, the fembot.
I watched that movie as a kid, and there's so much I missed, and then I watched this as an adult, and I was like, holy crap!
You're like, how did I get away with this?
This is insane. This is so good.
Yeah.
And they're redoing. There's another one coming. Apparently they got Mike Myers to do another Austin Powers movie.
It's like, hey Mike, you want to do this? You want to make some more money before you go? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Sure. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
It's just a ship full of Austin Powers at Adepticon.
Yeah, baby. We're gonna take your booty.
Baby.
Yeah, baby.
I'm going to shoot me medium cannons.
Groovy.
Groovy.
Oh, how naughty.
Groovy, smashing, yay mercantilism.
That King Louis knows how to dress, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Mercantilism.
One of my favorite lines in Austin Powers was the guy that was like, you're in the bathroom in the casino, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, and this guy is dressed up as a Texan.
It's the cowboy. Yeah, the cowboy guy.
The cowboy, yeah.
I remember it clearly.
He goes, you in the show? And Austin says, no, actually, I'm English.
Holy crap, man! What did you eat?
Yeah, what did you eat? Who does number 2 work for?
Who does number 2 work for?
I love that movie, dude. It was really funny.
I wasn't a huge fan of the second one, and I loved Goldmember. Goldmember was great.
Yeah.
The Spy Who Shagged Me, I felt was the weakest of the 3, but it was still okay. It was still all right.
Yeah.
I mean, Seth Green as the kid. I mean, it's classic.
Yeah, Scott.
Just good old Scott.
Yeah, every time I play Legion, and I face a clone army, I yell like "Frau for business, send in the clones."
Sure.
Send in the clone.
Send in the clone.
Yeah. Just yells so loud.
Oh god.
It's like her whole bit is basically just screaming.
And he jumps every single time.
Yeah, he jumps at her voice, the sound of her voice every time.
I mean, obviously Will Ferrell's role as the guy who gets burned.
Yeah.
Can somebody send some help? I've been very badly burned.
Yeah, he's like still alive inside the death trap.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, he like phones the guy downstairs to go shoot him.
Yeah. Yes. Very badly burned. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, thank God, you're here to help me.
Mustafa, please, you must help me. I'm very badly burned. Like shoot him like 5 times.
They just shoot him dead. Yeah.
Mustafa. Yeah. Look at that, Chris. You just knew that off the top of your head. Chris, please save some women for the rest of us, dude.
Oh wow, I can say some things. Just rolling in the booty. I'm gonna leave that there.
Well, he loves that booty, dude.
In the plunder.
Mm-hmm. He loves plundering that booty. That is faux show.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna paint this entire marinero brown because I'm gonna use this professional painting tip that I've just learned on the stream. See, the stream is educational.
Sure is. If people ask, I shall give.
Value. Yeah, you get the value, you know.
Most people just come here to mock me, and I'm like, oh, okay.
It's the value proposition.
It's $20. I think that was worth $20.
You can donate to my Patreon. Yo, there was a bit that someone did on the internet. It was like when people first thought of like Patreon and all this stuff as like e-begging, and they were like very down on it.
Mm-hmm.
And so this guy like made this bit. He said, "You can help me now with my Pay Me Tons account. I don't get out of bed for less than $50." I just thought that was very apropos.
I just, the thing is, when it comes to those paid services thing, kind of like, like an OnlyFans or whatever.
Yeah, OnlyFans or Patreon, yeah.
You hear about it and you think like, wow, they must be really making bank or something like that. But it's like, you don't really make much.
Hell no. Yeah, it's like the top 1% of shows make all the money.
Right. And you think about like, oh yeah, all these women are selling their butthole pictures or whatever, and it's like, yeah. I don't know. How much do you think they're really making? You gotta be pretty hot in order to pull in enough for you to like pay your bills.
I'm not gonna theorize on their incomes, but I get your point though.
Yeah. I'm just thinking
I think your point's well made.
I just think it's interesting to think like, they're going through that, but like, where is the other income coming from? I guarantee you it's like, oh yeah, they go to work just like the rest of us, right?
Of course.
So this is the one that caught me. I'm about to go into the way back machine. So if anybody here is doesn't know what I'm talking about, then you clearly were not alive during my time of internet, right? So there was this channel on YouTube called Let's Play, and it was a part of Rooster Teeth.
Oh yeah, Rooster Teeth. Oh yeah.
Everybody knows them, right? So that channel no longer, quote unquote, exists. They didn't get rid of the channel. All this stuff is still on there, but they did eventually end it. I think not too long ago. I think it was like a couple of years ago or something like that. Anyway, so the guy that was sort of in charge of it, Ramsey, what's his name? Jeff. Yeah, Jeff. Jeff Ramsey, I think is his last name. He was married to this lady named Griffin, who was this like hot mom. I'm just going to use that word.
Okay, gotcha.
She's a very attractive, tattooed, blonde, punk rock looking woman.
Okay, cool.
I'm sure you can visualize something in your brain and probably not be too far.
I'm with you. I'm with you. She had
I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. And so Griffin and Jeff had a kid. I forget her name. It was like Bella or something like that. And they would kind of like occasionally be in a video in some of the when they were like doing the offices. Like I remember the kid was in there every once in a while. And there was one video, I don't remember what it was, but Griffin was in it. And I was like, oh wow, as a teen who had certain things floating around in my brain or in my blood, I was like, wow, that's a real attractive lady. It's exactly like my kind of thing. It was kind of like that punky goth tattoo thing, right?
Yeah,
it's the thing that all of us go crazy for.
For lack of a word, she was a hot goth mommy.
Correct. And so I was like, okay, for some reason her name stuck in my head. Who knows why, right?
Uh-huh.
Who can say? Who can say why?
Yeah, who can say why?
Who can say why? And so
And there's going to be a bunch of people who are about to start using their Google flu here in a second, because I found something out.
Yeah.
A hot mom, the government would crack this code. So, come to find out, like, I stopped watching all of the Let's Play stuff. I'll go back every once in a while because I'm going through Cairo school, yada yada. And by the time I'm kind of done and I'm back into the world where I can just go back to the things I liked, the channel's effectively over. Anyway, so I was watching the quote-unquote downfall of Rooster Teeth. There's like a bunch of documentaries where everybody says that Rooster Teeth is going to die soon and blah, blah, because they've been losing all this money. Because stuff like Red and Blue doesn't make money anymore, and blah, blah, and Ruby apparently is just not as good as it used to be, blah, blah.
Yeah, Red vs. Blue stopped making money, Ruby, etc.
And it was an interesting docu-series or whatever of some guy on YouTube talking about it, blah, blah. So anyway... Obviously, Jeff comes up because he's like one of the creators of the Rooster Teeth like brand, because he was one of the people who started because it all started with Red versus Blue. He comes on and essentially the guy that was doing the video has like a video of Gordon like talking, and he was talking about like, yeah, you know, all this stuff's been happening and it makes me really sad and blah blah blah, and he mentions that he got a divorce with Griffin. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Because they started like a marriage podcast and stuff. Like, it's still out there. You can go find it. I think they did like 20 episodes or something.
Okay, so they did content creation together and they...
Right. So they were apparently having marriage problems for whatever reason or another. Because apparently like Jeff is like a known alcoholic or something. He would kind of like go back and forth on that. So it was the whole thing. It is. Yeah. And the thing is like, he's like, I don't know him personally. He seems like a great guy.
Yeah.
And he seems like somebody who really legitimately cares, and it's sad to see like all this stuff kind of happening in his life. Does he deserve it? I don't know. I don't know him personally, but at least from what I've seen in the videos, he seems like an authentic, swell guy to me, right? He's made mistakes, blah, blah, blah. Who hasn't, right? Other than me. Yeah. I've never made a mistake. So when he said that, I was like, huh, that's interesting. I wonder what happened. And I Googled it. I Googled like what happened to Griffin and Jeff. Well, guess what I found? I found an OnlyFans. So guess who's got an OnlyFans? And I didn't buy it or anything, but I was like, oh, is this what's happening? So they like, they're divorced, and my first thought was like, is this what might have caused that? I don't know. I didn't look at all the time frames and all that, but I noticed that. Anyway, the point of like what I was getting to is that it's interesting to see, because her day job, from what I understand, is I think she has a website for it. She makes wooden sculptures with chainsaws or something like that. And I think she has like her own YouTube. It's a really like kind of niche thing, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, that was kind of what I was expecting. It was like, oh, it's a thing where like, she talks about her chainsaw things and all that, blah, blah, whatever. So I click it. And I'm like, okay, OnlyFans, that's kind of weird. Maybe it's a different Ramsey or whatever. But it comes up, and I was just like, no, that's definitely the same one.
That's definitely her. Yeah.
That's definitely her. And, it made me wonder. It was like the first time I really kind of stopped and thought about it. I was like, what is it that these women are doing that isn't just their day jobs to supplement their income? Do I blame them for doing it? No, I don't at all.
No.
And if it's sad that we live in a world that a lady has to like, and I'm sure some of them enjoy it, right? I'm not sitting here to like be thinking about like, oh yeah, we all need to be temperate, like Catholic whatevers. But it's interesting to think that we live in a world where, and I don't know her situation, does she do that because she needs the money, or does she do it because she likes it? Do you know what I mean?
It's hard. Yeah, I mean, I obviously can't speak to that because I don't know this person, but
yeah, and I don't either. That's why I'm just like, this is a weird, fun thought exercise.
Yeah.
So were there rubber pegs involved? No, Chris, there were still no rubber pegs involved, but there might have been a rubber mallet.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, Tools. He's got some zingers. Sure. You didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. I own it. I didn't even buy it. I just asked. It's like, give me your stuff for free. I'm a fellow content creator. Yeah, she didn't give me any of it. It's a shame. It's a real shame. It's a travesty for all of us. But no, anyway, because in my mind, it's like, there's a lot of free stuff on the internet. I don't know if you guys know that. Call back. That was good. That was really good. That was a great callback. There's a lot of free stuff on the internet, and it makes me wonder. It's like, from a business standpoint, what do you have to do to differentiate yourself from the things that you could probably find for free? It's interesting, and and you apply that to like even the things that you do, like as I do as a job, like as a chiro. It's like, what do I do to differentiate myself from every other chiro or massage therapist or whatever? You know what I mean?
Right. How do I make my business stand out?
Correct. And it makes me wonder where something that seems so low effort, like an OnlyFans, right? Because you think it would be easy, where you just be like, I'm an attractive lady, and I put my leg up on something and I take a picture, and it's like, boom, you put the picture there and everybody, and then like I think there is a impression that maybe as soon as they do that, a bunch of guys are just gonna be like, hey, here's $50 for a picture of you with your leg up on a wall or whatever. You know what I mean? But is it that easy? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know why we're talking about this, but
I don't know. I'm just letting you go, dude. Like
I'm going out of my one of my thoughtful rants.
We're heading down this road, and I'm just like, I'm like the guy in the back of the Uber who doesn't know where the Uber driver is going.
You're the guy in the Skyrim prison card at the beginning of the game. Yeah. Eventually you're gonna wake up. Yeah, you're finally up.
I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna look to my right, and Ulfric's gonna be sitting right there, and I'm just gonna be like, oh shit.
Oh my god,
we are heading for Helgen. General Tullius, the headsman is waiting.
So anyway, I hope you don't like find this conversation like unpleasant or whatever, but
no, it's fine.
These are the things that I think about as I'm just like driving around and watching YouTube videos.
I was sweet on a girl from there. She made the meads juniper berries,
Juniper berries are very delicious. I've just got to put that on the record.
Yeah, they are. No, you're good, man. You're good. Don't worry about it.
I'm sweet on a girl there.
I like what's that meme? Count Dooku, but he's reading off like how he defends his home with grape shot and muskets.
Yeah,
just as the founding fathers.
Just as the founding fathers would have liked. I stab him with my triangle bayonet, which he can't stitch because of the weight.
Yeah, he can't stitch up. Yeah, because triangular bayonet wounds are impossible to stitch.
And I watch that rapscallion die on my floor.
Yeah, he bleeds out of the top of the stairs.
How about the rapscallion?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is a good Christopher Lee voice. Yeah. The AI does amazing things with voices.
Yeah, it does.
But it was like bad enough that it's AI, but it's like funny. It's like funny in a bad way, or bad in a funny way.
Yep.
I'm trying to say.
Eventually, we're gonna lose all these like famous voices. Like we've already lost Christopher Lee, right? And we're gonna lose Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman.
I like the one where Bane lectures his henchmen about nutrition. Yeah, you sent me that one. I have actually not had a chance to watch that yet, Chris. I will watch that tonight, now that you've reminded me.
Morgan Freeman.
I can smell you.
It was this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
He fucked up. So, what does a man have to do, Mr. Endless, to get his hands on metal cavalry for this game?
Metal cavalry?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because I've tried and I've failed.
I can't find them.
Yeah, they just don't exist, apparently. Or they don't exist anymore.
We need a hero to get that sweet metal guy doing with the horse who's bucking up where he's swinging the sword.
Yeah, I heard a rumor that they're actually going to redo that model in plastic.
God damn right.
Yeah, I want them to do it, to make a European cavalry blister.
I would buy that
metal model. Yeah, I'd buy that in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't be a decision. I would just get it.
I'm a simple man. I see European cavalry models on Firelock's website, and I buy. I'm a simple man. I like simple things.
Yeah, it's all I can do not to buy the Euro soldiers.
Do you like the more bulkiness of them compared to the plastic kits?
The resins, absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I like that they have a little more surface area.
The resin ones I just feel like are a little bit more like Protestant Catholic League war type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
While the actual soldier kit definitely gives me a little bit more of like a red coat era type vibe, where it's like just maybe a few years later. I don't know if that's just me.
Yeah, I mean I'm not too big of a stickler, and I know we keep telling this joke about button counting, or rivet counting, but yeah, I mean, like, I think they all work as every nation. They've made the models generic enough that you can do it as every nation, basically.
Yeah.
And even then, you could just be like, yeah, they're just mercenaries. They're just recruits from all around the continent.
Yep. I did get me some 3D printed American War of Independence redcoats though, because eventually Blood and Plunder is going to AWI, and I'm going to be there.
That's what I've heard. I've heard that it's probably still a few years out, but it may be covered eventually. Because
I will 100% start working on I think it's John Paul Jones. 100%. Yeah. I will be doing that boat. Absolutely one of the just most fascinating psychopaths in history.
They don't know his story that well, so if you want to tell it.
Sure. Okay. So he was Scottish? Is that what he was? I don't actually know if he was American. For some reason, I'm thinking that he actually wasn't an American per se. But I want to say he was Scottish. My name's Jeff. I've actually talked about John Paul Jones on here before, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not the musician.
No.
Can refer to either the famous Scottish-born naval officer, often called the father of the American Navy. Hell yeah. Or he's the bassist for Led Zeppelin. Yeah, which I knew that. But yeah, he was Scottish. He was definitely Scottish. So, yeah, I don't know if he actually immigrates. I like the one. Yeah. I don't know if he actually immigrates to America or whatever, but I know in the American War of Independence he gets a bug up his butt because he doesn't like the English, as most Scottish people don't. He was like, all right, sure, let's do this. We hate the English, let's raid them. So he gets himself a single boat, I think, and he raids the British Isles up and down the English... I forget what the body of water between the actual island of England and the Irish island, and Ireland. I forget what they call that.
I forget
But he essentially goes up and down that, just raiding English towns, and then he steals stuff and he goes and sells it in mostly Amsterdam and probably a lot of France too, especially when they joined the war. So apparently, when he was gone, before the actual Declaration of Independence was signed, he was raiding the coasts, right? And so he was going to Amsterdam. Can't wait for the boat, the Irish Sea. Thank you. Listen, bud, all the things I can remember. If I can't remember a body of water, I want you to make sure I feel bad about it. So thank you. You did a good job. I appreciate that. So yeah, he goes to Amsterdam to drop off some of his ill-gotten goods. And since he left port and came back, the Declaration of Independence was signed, which created America as a nation, which, while it might not have been recognized, at some point, the Netherlands, or as it were, recognized the United States as a separate country according to the like the way their government worked, right? So at that point,
Right.
they were fighting the English in a way where they said, "Hey, this is a real country, and we recognize them," or whatever. Now, if you are a boat that works for a country, you have to have this thing called a flag. Guess who didn't have an American flag while he was raiding the English coasts? So what he does is, and this is one of the coolest stories ever. He's in Amsterdam, and they're like, "Oh, hey, John, where's your flag? Because if you don't have a flag, you're considered a pirate because you don't have a place you don't have a port of authority." And he's like,
Okay.
"Oh, crap! I don't know what I need." And I think it's the guy who made electricity. Wow, Benjamin Franklin. Jeez, I can't believe I forgot that.
Yeah, Benjamin Franklin. Yeah.
I want to say that it was Benjamin Franklin, but what happens is he writes a letter to somebody who describes the American flag to him. Describes it.
Huh.
And he then describes that flag to some flag maker, and he's doing all of this while avoiding the port authorities. And he's like, "Hey, I need you to make this flag that I've heard about from a guy who heard about it from somebody else." None of these people have ever seen the American flag. And so he makes this flag, and he puts it on his boat, and it is, to this day, a recognized American flag because of he needed it when he was at the port. And I can pull it
John
up.
Paul Jones needed it.
I think it is called the John Paul Jones flag.
Huh.
And if you look it up, you can. I'm going to show it on screen. But if you look it up, it is a real thing. If you go to like a government website, it is under the recognized American flags. And here, I'll show it. Well, I'm going to show it, and we're not going to be able to hear you for a second, Endless, but I'm going to show it up on the screen. I'll be right back. Let me get rid of my screen. So yeah, that's the flag. That is the John Paul Jones flag, which was entered into the Dutch records to help Jones avoid charges of piracy when he captured Serapis under an unknown flag. So there you go. That's the story of John Paul Jones. And he is one of the reasons why America has a Navy.
That's pretty amazing.
Isn't it? It's incredible. I love that story.
Yeah.
So what I was going to do for Blood and Plunder was do that boat, right? I was going to do... I forget the name of this boat, but I was going to do that boat, put the flag on it, and then just be ready for when the American Civil War... or not Civil War, the American War of Independence comes out for the game. And I guarantee you John Paul Jones is going to be a character in that. He's got to be.
Of course.
Gotta be. And I will be ready and willing.
You'll be ready for your John Paul Jones expansion pack.
Hell yeah, brother. I'm paying for all that DLC.
Heck yeah.
I'll take that horse armor all day.
You imagine playing a game where you had to buy the good moves.
Yeah, that'd be
TCG.
Yeah, that'd be crazy, right? Or like certain characters that have been between games and all that, like a Street Fighter thing, where you have to like buy your characters individually.
For real.
Could you believe?
Oh gosh,
crazy.
Can you believe people would do such a thing?
Yeah, no, right. Crazy.
Yeah, just crazy, psychotic. Psychotic.
You were expecting like Icarus? What do you mean, Chris? What, Icarus like on the flag? I think it's a cool looking flag, I'll be honest. Like the black and blue thing, I'm like, that looks really cool. I like that. You know what, Chris? I think you're just jealous that you didn't get to raid England during the American War for Independence. And yeah, it is 100% worth hearing about the story because he ran that Irish Sea rampant. They could not catch him. Apparently there was like a town that he raided, he raided like 6 times. The same town. He just kept like burning it to the ground.
It's like, hey, what's up?
It's me. It's your
Your
boy.
money.
It's your boy John.
It's your boy.
Give me your stuff.
It's your boy John back again with another YouTube video. This time we're gonna burn your whole freaking town to the ground.
This is what you get for taxing us without representation, you big stupid idiot. Even though we did technically have representation, that was a made-up thing.
Imagine being taxed without representation. Couldn't be me.
I know. Nuts. Be nuts so crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could start going down that rabbit hole.
Oh god, I don't want to do that. No politics, please. Jeez.
Oh, no.
Enough.
So my current goal is I think I'm going to paint these capers and use them as Jamaican freebooters so they can double up, so I get double paint effect.
Yeah, as long as they have a musket, you're good to go.
And they got silly hats. I mean, who doesn't love a good silly hat?
Yeah. It's mostly like use whatever models you think look good, you know?
Hell yeah.
Something I like about Blood and Plunder is that you can do that. You can be like, oh, they're sea dogs, but they're actually marineros, you know?
I mean, one shirtless guy roaming around on the sea is another shirtless man roaming around on the sea. You see, at least the English have the wherewithal to put on a really baggy shirt.
Show those muscles.
It's important. That's how you put fear in your enemy's eyes. You know, like the Icarus for the 1977 tour t-shirt. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the Zeppelin art. Oh, but because it's John Paul. Okay, I get what you're saying. I get it. It's the homonym of the fact that you were talking about.
John Paul Jones.
Yeah, he got it. Okay, I'm up to speed. I got it.
Hello guys, it's me John Pizza. I am proud to announce that I am now a part of your life.
It's me, John Pizza.
John Pizza's here, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey!
So John Pizza is an actual Spanish person.
Really?
Yep, from the island of Spain.
Well, that's in your pizza.
And he lives in the UK. How's it going? It is going very well, Mr. Pizza. How are you? Did your business stop burning to the ground or whatever? Did you actually start working again? Last time, just so everybody can be caught up, apparently his occupation lighted itself on fire for a little while.
Dang.
Because he works in a restaurant.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, exactly.
Dang.
He had a rough week, though. Did it stink? Because I remember you were saying that the exhaust pipes, or the exhaust whatever, was smelling burnt. The electricity in the whole place has been kind of whack ever since. Yeah, I can imagine. It must have been, because I think you said it was an electrical fire, right? And one of the proofers we used to rise the dough broke. Oh, that's great. You must have more than one of those, though. I imagine it just slowed everything down. Yeah, Mr. Pizza here. He cooks pizzas. I'm sure that comes as a shock.
No.
No, it does not. This is Endless Pizza.
Oh.
He's your new stepdad,
Hi.
so I expect you to treat him with respect.
Stepfather.
I crave violence, father. Those are expensive AF. The repair is going to be like $1K and a half. Yo, dude.
How much money does your restaurant make, though? You said that place was pretty busy. It's not like you got to pay it, but yeah, I'm sure that's not. I'm sure the restaurant owners aren't excited to pay that. Okay, I'll ask for pocket money and rides to the shopping mall.
Nice.
Is that what kids do these days? That doesn't sound like what modern kids do. Rides to the shopping mall.
That sounds pretty 80s to me.
I would say so. I wasn't even born yet. Pizza, you're gonna have to keep your jokes to the generation I was born in, okay?
To the 90s.
Yeah, early 90s.
That's so sad. What have I done with my life, Dr. D? I'm almost 40 years old, man, and I hear people younger than me are doctors. Like, oh my god.
I might not be the best person to compare yourself to because I started and just kind of never stopped.
Okay.
I never took a break. I went to school and then I never stopped. I think I'm as early as you could get with becoming a doctor.
Gotcha.
So I never experienced this thing called fun. Unless I was playing Warhammer Fantasy or whatever.
Gotcha.
And I also got to experience this thing called crippling debt.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
That'll do it.
So be happy you don't have to deal with that as much.
That's true. I am lucky in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
I do not carry around the average credit card debt. I'll just say that much.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, it's all about that perspective.
Yeah. The average debt is huge.
Yeah, it's crazy, and just credit card debt is absolutely astronomical.
That's brutal.
If you ever feel bad, just compare yourself to pizza.
Yeah, Sigma kindergarten grind set. That's right.
I started early. I was like, "Show me the hummus." So, quick joke. When I was just a wee bab, right? It took me a very long time, probably about high school, before I could properly pronounce the word shoulder. I always used to say soldier.
Okay.
So for some reason, it was one of these weird little speech defects that happens inside my brain that everyone's gonna make fun of me now for. But it was something I noticed. Apparently, I had a lot of trouble pronouncing the word shoulder. And if you ever hear me say it, I consciously stop to say it. So I will never say the word shoulder without stopping to think about it.
Huh.
So that's one of those little weird Dr. D things.
Okay. There are far worse fates.
Yeah, I would say so. So let me ask you a question where you can embarrass yourself on the internet. So
sure, I'll embarrass myself on the internet, yeah.
Immortalize yourself in the PCN
right.
pantheon. Do you think that have you ever been in a position where you didn't know the name deep in the brainium, do you think you have ever been in a position where you did not know one of your family members' names? In Spain, kids go through a difficult time saying words with FR like fruta, so instead they sound like they are saying puta, puta, which I believe is Spanish for poop. I believe.
Yeah, something a little more.
Which means female night
worker. Yeah, puta.
Ah.
Like when you say something mean like hijo de puta.
Yeah.
That's very mean.
Got it.
Yeah, I mean son of a whore. That's what it means.
Jesus. What am I thinking of? Because there was a lot of Puerto Ricans in my school, and one of them would always say that whenever she was surprised or whatever. She'd be like, "Oh, puta." Yeah, whatever. Maybe that's just me.
Have I ever been in a position where I don't know one of my family members' names?
Yeah, I was in a position like this once.
I'm trying to think if I've ever done that. I bet you I have. I don't remember it though.
So, as an example, I think I've told this story on the stream before.
It's probably one of my female cousins, probably.
Sure. So
way removed.
and this might be similar to you. I get because I find most of the time this is the one that gets people. Is I had to go to the hospital to see my great grandmother, who my entire life I had never called anything other than Nana. Never. Had no idea what her name was. And so I went to the hospital and they were like, "Oh, where's your great grandmother? What's her name?" And then I stood there and I was like, "Oh my god." I don't know her name.
I don't know her legal name.
I don't actually know what her name is. Alright, so
Wow.
Wilmar has typed it, so I will absolutely try to pronounce it and probably get it clipped. Una puta delicioso por favor.
You like some delicious hose?
It sounds delicious, man. Thank you.
What, do you eat socks?
Better be ripe too. Sheesh.
We're getting spicy here late in the night.
This is the PCN way, man.
We're gonna get moved to kick if we're not careful.
No, I know.
We're gonna get PCN's channel banned.
I'm sure Tim will love that. Dr. D,
sure
history buff.
Yeah, Dr. D, history buff.
Hey, man, listen. Do we need to add that to the list of things that Dr. D doesn't care about? Go ahead, add it to the list. Listen, my own family. It's a weird history. Okay, it's a weird story. One day, you guys will learn all of it through the different episodes. It was family names in that flag. Family names in that flag story. Spanish fruit gambling stream. Let's go. He doxes everyone. He just not family. Listen, I'll tell you all about my family. My dad was on here. My dad came on stream and he talked about cars. And I mean, when I dox myself about like where I grew up and all that, that kind of is an extension. Did he say he killed Fitty Men? He did not kill Fitty Men. He did not. He did not. He does still have his shins though. So that's the thing you gotta trade. That's the trade.
Go for some yellow.
Sailors do love some yellow.
We're gonna do some yellow on this unaligned European captain. I'm kind of mimicking the box art a little bit because I didn't feel like being terribly creative with his outfit.
Yeah, it's fine.
But as long as it's painted, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like for historicals, like having your minis painted matters more than anything else, really.
Yes, just having paint on the model.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Having paint on the
Nobody
model
cares.
is what matters.
Nobody cares. All right, so things that Dr. D doesn't care about. What constitutes the North Shore? Audio. I don't care about audio, Jay. And the names of his extended family. You forgot the Puerto Rico thing. You remember, I don't care about what happens to Puerto Rico or whatever. Or I don't care about its legal status order.
You ugly island. Island of tropic diseases. You know that song from West Side Story?
Nope. Never heard that.
No?
Never heard it.
You gotta listen. You gotta listen to I Want to Be in America from West Side Story.
Add it to the list. I'm here to make sure.
Hurricanes blowing.
I'm here to make.
Growing.
I'm here to make sure you don't appropriate too much European cuisine. Oh yeah, legal status in Puerto Rico. You better make this into an Excel spreadsheet. That's all I'm saying. You went on a very long and uncomfortable rant about Puerto Rico. I did not go on a rant. I just said that I don't know what is happening with that island. Because they want to be like independent. And I used to go to school with a lot of people from Puerto Rico who said that America was the worst thing that ever happened to Puerto Rico.
And then I'm just always so confused because that's what I keep hearing. And I'm like, why don't they just become independent then? Maria! I just met a girl named Maria!
Yep. That's right.
For trade, Spanish pilfered gold, looking for...
You don't know that your stream doesn't know this about me. I sang opera professionally for almost a decade.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Not kidding. Not kidding.
Dude, that's rad.
Yeah.
Can you save some women for the rest of us?
What women?
Dude, the women that play Blood and Plunder.
I'll be honest with you, I have to fight to keep the gay men off me.
Dude, it's such a thing!
If Puerto Rico had a character throw, they would be okay underscore Dylan last stream.
Sorry, that was that a little base to say publicly?
No.
That might have
on
been
this channel,
based.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
So you come on here and you say whatever the hell you want. We have no pride here. We're professional and casual.
That was a little too based, maybe, for some
A barbershop haircut that costs a quarter.
I'm just saying... Just for the record, up here in Boston, I'm sure it's a little different, but up here in Boston, I was working in a Dominican Republican neighborhood. Very DR. I would probably say like 80% of the people that live there are probably DR. They cut hair so well. They are so good at cutting hair. And every time I went over there, I was like, this cost me $50 to get my hair cut after the tip. I can't come here anymore. So they're not 25 cents. Or a quarter. I would go get my hair cut every day if it cost a quarter.
There's a barber around the corner from my house I gotta check out. And this might just be a testament to how like crazy I am, but he's literally set up his own barbershop in a shipping container with a glass door, and it's in a gas station parking lot.
Now that's what we call ingenuity, ladies and gentlemen.
That's ingenuity. I'm probably gonna go there and get my hair cut one day.
I can clip your ears for about the same. For a quarter? Will you do it with one of those like pizza slicers, like the round ones? Can you give me like a sick bowl cut? Dude, that sounds amazing, by the way. Friggin' haircut in a
yeah, shipping container. Yeah, it's literally a shipping container with a glass door.
I mean, he's keeping his overhead down, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Wonder if he like cut a deal with the owner of the gas station. You know,
he must. He must like know. He must be related or something or know.
Yeah.
Give me a reverse mohawk. Hey man, listen, I'm a doctor. I can't have mohawks. It's against the doctor code, dude.
Push that hairline till it reaches the butt crack. Nice. Love it. You love to see it.
You do love to see that. You love to see it, Chuck. It's a reverse one, which means it's only the middle. I mean, I know what a reverse mohawk is. Listen, would you go to a doctor with a reverse mohawk cord? Go ahead. Answer. And you better be telling the truth, because if you're not, I'm going to know. And I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell your mom that you lied to me. Not that you said it. It's okay that you said it. I'll defend your to the death your right to say it. But if you lie to me, I swear to God. I've got one of those. I've got one of those in my nether regions. It's very aerodynamic. Pizza's the residential, the comedian. You see, all of his, well, he's not really residential, I guess. Yeah, he's I guess he tells all of his jokes in metric.
There's a joke in there somewhere about doctors in residency, but I can't tell it. I just don't have the wit. I failed my wit check.
God damn it. One stress.
Yeah,
you failed that fatigue check.
I don't have enough resolve to make these jokes.
I'm an alien. Yeah?
An alien?
That's what he said. So that is what Haru said in Fooly Cooly, and for some reason that line always sticks in my head.
where the main character that Fooly Cooley, by the way, talk about a pullback on an anime. I trusted.
Yeah, deep cut.
Yeah, that's a deep cut. Which apparently they made like another season of that, which I haven't had a chance to watch. I treated a nurse with my health more than a doctor. You trust the doctor. I mean, that's a good idea. Dude, I literally started eating dinner and my dog decided to take a poop. She's plotting against me. She's a dog. She's always got her eyes open. She knows. She can read the room.
How do I inconvenience my human as much as possible?
Damn right. I feel like I cut you off. I'm sorry, unless you were going to say something.
No, you're good. You're good. I forgot what I was going to say anyway. I cannot paint.
That's not true. I'm doing it right now.
Just get the paint on the miniature.
Dude, that yellow looks great.
Yeah, it's getting there. I gotta clean it up some, but it's getting there.
I mean, to put it into perspective, you've done all that, and I've literally just been painting skin almost this entire stream.
Well, that's because you're much better at painting skin than me.
No. No. It just means I'm stupid.
No, I just slap my paint all over this miniature, just like... like somehow I save it all. It all comes out in the edit.
Yeah, we'll get it in post. We'll get it in post, guys.
Seriously, though, I've been starting to photograph my minis, and I'm like, holy crap, the lighting makes all the difference. Like,
yes, it does. And a model looks terrible until it's done, until the paint is on the whole model.
Yeah, I call it the ugly phase.
Yep, classic ugly phase.
It's in the ugly phase.
Fooly Cooley 2 and 3 never happened, lads. The first one's a masterpiece, doesn't really need the sequels if you ask me. Slapshot painting. Cord, you are a painting machine. I gotta give you credit where it's due. Okay, so Fooly Cooley 2 and 3 are not good. I just recently got introduced to a show called Space Dandy. And I gotta say, I love it. What is it? It's essentially, I think Cowboy Bebop, but absolutely insane. Like, each episode... It's unhinged.
Unhinged Cowboy Bebop, basically.
Very much so. And the episodes don't really, like, play off each other. It's interesting. Yeah, I highly recommend it. Zap Brannigan's Cowboy Bebop. Dude, Space Dandy is peak. It's so good. That is a very good way to describe it, yes. In the very first episode, they described to you what a restaurant is, and I was hooked. Happens in the first like 10 minutes, and I was like, I guess I'm in.
Yeah, guess we're doing this thing.
I guess I'm a fan. It's real good. I highly recommend it. It's real good. Space Dandy. Yep. The main character looks like he's got like an Elvis. He's got like a pompadour Elvis kind of haircut thing.
Oh, cool. Okay.
It's like what would happen if a slightly smarter Johnny Bravo was running around in space. And I use the word slightly. Yeah.
Oh, he's like the shoot, I just forgot his name.
He's kind of like Lupin III in a lot of ways.
Yeah, Lupin the Third. Yeah,
big Lupin the Third fan.
Lupin III. Lupin. If you're French, you say Lupin.
Is he going to be the next commander you use on your boat, so you can say his name funny?
Je ne sais pas. Je parle un peu français avec toi. Merci beaucoup.
I'm assuming you learn all this for your opera.
No, I'm just messing around.
You're just really cool.
No,
damn it!
I took 9th grade French.
I wanted to learn French. Teacher quit. Teacher quit the year I got there.
Sorry.
Yeah. So I took Spanish instead, and now Wilmar makes fun of me.
I would trade your Spanish for my French.
I don't know if you want my Spanish.
I wish I learned Spanish.
It has served a lot of useful... It's been very useful, the Spanish, that's for sure.
I wanted to learn Spanish for one reason.
for
I want to know
the
when they're talking
Latinas?
shit about my gringo ass.
There you go. And the
Because
Latinos.
you know they talk all kinds of shit about me as a gringo.
I will say, I'm sure I'm not breaking any molds here, but Latinas do be crazy.
They do.
No, no one should want Dylan Spanish. Go ahead, you were gonna say something.
Oh, I was gonna say there's this metal drummer called Sunfire. Her stage name is Sunfire with a Y.
Mm-hmm.
And she did this stream the other day where she was like pretending to be a Hispanic Lois Griffin from Family Guy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And she was like going off. It was crazy. I can't describe how crazy she was, but like she was like, someone asked her, "What drugs are you on?" And she leans over and she goes, "I am just Hispanic." And I'm like, oh my god.
Yep, that checks out. They do be crazy. Took 4 years of Latin in high school only to find that they are all dead. All the Latins? Yeah, stupid Latins. Bunch of idiots.
Is that really what we're doing? A Latins joke?
Let me teach you kids the word Gurai. Gurai? A Gurai is a foreign dude who talks English as a first language. It didn't bother me for a second.
The only words I know are guira and guiro. Okay, those are instruments.
It's said like giri. That sounds more like Japanese.
Yeah, I was about to say. So
are you Japanese or Chinese? I am Laotian. I am from Laos.
I'm Laotian. Speaking of King of the Hill. Oh my gosh. Speaking of base things.
So are you Japanese? Chinese or Japanese?
Are you Chinese or Japanese? Cotton Hill. Yeah. That guy.
Cotton. What a guy. What a man.
Yeah, Cotton Hill.
He's got 2 kids. He's got 3 kids. He's got Hank, good Hank, and the Japanese guy whose name escapes me at the moment.
Hank, good Hank.
Hank's wife. I took a semester of Mandarin Chinese just to see if I could pass it. I imagine that was not easy. I have been told that is a very difficult language to learn.
Yeah, I've heard getting the tones right is like super critical to really communicating in that language.
Dude, fun fact, Spanish actually shares a bunch of phonetical rules with Japanese to the point that digital voice banks from Japanese show work in Spanish. Oh, that's cool.
Huh.
I didn't know that.
That's wild.
Is that why Spanish people really love anime?
Could be the Goku's just a badass.
That's true.
Every time I think Spanish and anime, I think Dragon Ball.
I can see that. Don't try to correct Dylan on a pronunciation. He'll just butthurt it further. His gringo brain can't do it. Not quite, but it's a funny coincidence. Goku.
Give gringo brain.
It's a religion. Listen, I've done nothing but be very nice to Wilmar and try to be his bestest friend, and he just wants to hurt me. I don't know why, but I've come to just accept it. That maybe that's just the kind of relationship we got.
Goku, it's our religion, yeah. That's right. I can play, guys. I have a confession to make too, and something else fun fact you don't know about me. I learned to play a martillo on a bongo, or bongo, I guess is how you say it for real. So I know how to play martillo, but I can't play it very quick, but I know how to play it.
Martillo. I don't even know what that is.
It's a type of rhythm.
Ah. So have you just worked in showbiz? Is that like just something you do?
It has been, yeah. I sang opera professionally for like 8 years. I said a decade, but like it's really more like 8 years.
Sure.
And then like I moved on to religious music.
Okay.
So I was a church music director for 7 years. And then I kind of stopped working in music after that. But I definitely love music as just a form of self-expression.
Sure.
And like I have like a bunch of weird instruments. Like I have a cowbell, I have a bongo, I have a concertina, which is really freaking weird, but I have one.
Kara was a professional harp player.
Cool.
Yeah, she would love to talk to you about this kind of stuff.
Bet.
I
thought I was going to be a bongocero for a little bit there, but it's really difficult. It's really difficult to play it that quickly.
So, what do you do for a job?
Right now, I'm trying to get work in game stores and things like that.
So you're trying to live the nerd life.
I'm trying to live the nerd life. Yeah, I'm trying to become an events person or a video production assistant is the kind of other job I'm looking for.
Video assistant.
Yeah, production assistant. So like what I do with the cameras with Wintermoon and streaming, that's like actually a real job called production assistants.
Interesting.
So you can basically all the people that run around a movie set in like the black outfits, those are all PAs. Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
Interesting. And you would want to do that specifically for like game stores or just for whatever?
Well, no. Well, that's like the other career that I would like look for as like a position just to hold me down. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Would you have to stay in
cameras?
Would you have to stay in Florida?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. It's a good one of my best friends. He works in Hollywood.
Oh, cool.
And I'm thinking,
I think I do have to stay in Florida though.
Dude, I tell you, Hispanic people love shonen stuff. Anything that has dudes fighting is an instant hit. I'm just saying. I know that Spanish subtitles is like a really big thing for Shonen Jump stuff. But Dragon Ball Z is part of the culture. It's part of the culture. Dylan is a professional he didn't spell it right, but I think he meant to spell bacchiotomy provider. I have done a few bacchiotomies in my day, let me tell you.
I have a funny story about chiropractic.
Oh, I'm excited.
Okay, it's not very but it's I actually was gonna go to the chiropractor a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And as he was describing what he was gonna do to my back, like subluxation and all that stuff,
mm-hmm.
I felt really nauseated.
Okay.
And I stood up and I blinked and I felt like my face was in the floor because my face literally was in the floor. I fainted.
Interesting.
From anxiety.
From what he was gonna do?
Yeah.
Well, clearly he did not do a very good job.
Well, he had like this like instrument that he was like showing me what he was gonna do to my back.
Mm-hmm.
And I just couldn't take it for some reason.
It's probably the clicker.
Yeah, it was that clicker thing?
Yeah, the activator. That's not
with
surprising.
the rubber tip.
That's the one. It's the activator.
Yeah, he was clicking it.
So he treated you and then you got...
No, he didn't treat me. I fainted before he put his hands on me.
Just showed it to you. It happens, man.
My body was like, nope, we ain't doing that.
It happens. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yep. Yeah.
I would say that if you were in my office and I found you on the floor, I'd probably still just click you while you're unconscious. I'd be like, okay,
maybe he did. Maybe I don't know
it. Do you feel healed? Do you feel like an Ubermensch?
Yeah, jeez. What is this North Shore backside blowouts?
That's the name that we voted on for my clinic.
That's the name of your practice?
That's my practice. So unofficially,
Awesome.
It is called the North Shore Backside
North
Blowout.
Shore backside blowouts.
It's not actually what it was, by the way. That name did not win, I don't think.
I admit I forgot. I forgot which one did actually win.
I'm curious as to what won over that, because that's pretty fucking funny.
It is a pretty good name. I'm not gonna lie. I was not gonna be upset if that one had won, but I admit I do not remember which one won. Oh, that was the winning name. Okay, I don't think it was, but you know what? I'm gonna go with it because I love it.
You're either a back doctor, a salon, because you know it is blowouts after all, or you're something else entirely.
$20, dude.
$20. I know. It's the name of the stream. $20. Next time I come on your stream, you just entitle the stream $20.
We're talking $20 topics.
Yeah. What would you? The topic is, what would the audience do for $20? And just people like just say increasingly radical things that they would do for $20 until we get banned.
Until we get banned.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All right. That was the winning name. I once had a procedure done on my nasal canal, and the doctor told me to close my eyes because the instrument he was going to use generally upsets people.
Ooh.
Interesting. It's probably the balloon. I imagine he probably gave you the balloon anatomy or whatever the hell they call that thing. Is that when you saw the shadow of a sausage?
Gonna put his hot link right up your nose.
That's rough. That's rough.
That's rough. No bun.
No bun. Oh my god.
I don't know what I'm even saying anymore. Delete the VODs.
Nobody can know. Nobody can know what we're talking about.
Yeah, delete the VODs.
Oh, quick, talk about Blood and Plunder, quick.
This is getting pretty unhinged, dude. I'm not gonna lie. But it's funny, so, you know, let the good times roll, I guess.
Like I said, people don't come here for the painting, and they sure as hell don't come for the tactics.
Yeah. What do they say? Oh, here's a French phrase for you. Laissez le bon temps rouler. That's how they say it.
What does it mean?
Let the good times roll.
Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Eventually, Wilmar is gonna become obsessed with this video about grills, and he's gonna force you to listen to it. Wilmar's obsessed.
Oh, Senor Diablo says he's here for the racism segment.
For the racism stream. This is not a racist stream, Wilmar. We've already talked about this. We went to court about it, and I proved that we're not a racist stream. Yeah, that's Wilmar. So he's obsessed with this video about grills. He's gonna bring it up, I guarantee it. Watch. Just watch.
Grills?
Yeah. So it's about a really nice grill. Yeah, it was the balloon. Yeah, or a sausage. Yeah, it's essentially like a long pipe. I guess like a pipette, and you puff it up, and the balloon moves, and it moves your cranial bones. It's kind of weird. It's weird looking.
Wow. Okay.
I don't recognize the power of a government-backed court.
I'm actually imagining that working, and it's just like, ugh.
Yeah, it does. Supposedly it works. I mean, as a chiro, I don't like it because I have to usually put the cranial bones back to like kind of where they're supposed to be. It's kind of a shotgun approach to helping somebody with sinus problems, but it can help. Yeah, but it's essentially just a tube that they blow air into, and they make a balloon expand.
Yo, you gotta get text-to-speech for some of these chats, dude. Like,
yeah, we have text-to-speech, and it doesn't cost anything.
Yeah, this is an amazing text-to-speech right here. This last one from Senor Pizza.
Okay, but you gotta admit it was a really nice girl. It was a really nice girl. It's a really nice girl. I'll send you the video for it later. You have to watch the whole thing. If you start watching it, you have to watch the whole thing. Can't watch only just a little bit. It's a philosophical thing. Alright, one time I had to take an echography on my nether regions. Interesting. And
okay, I can't say it. You're gonna get banned if I say what I want to say.
Do not watch the video! No, you should definitely watch the video.
Delete the VODs.
And they made me gulp down 2 liters of water, so I needed to go to the bathroom bad, and they finally take me to the doc's office, and I was so ready to go that I pretty much wanted to whip my sausage out. Interesting. Before being interrupted, please, sir, put your penis here. Put your penis away. The doctor will be here shortly. Don't watch that video. It's from now. It's not that bad. It's fine.
You're just making me want to watch it more. It's the forbidden.
It's fine.
Forbidden fruit tastes the sweetest. You know.
See, Endless is a man of culture, unlike you swine who don't like your grills. Dude, I bet your bladder was probably about to pop. That sounds awful.
Yeah, for real though. Yeah, that sounds horrible.
I feel bad just trying to like hold it in the middle of a drive. God forbid, it's like you drink that much.
I know. For me, it's when I wake up.
Check your balls. I mean, I check them pretty frequently. I give them a good solid punch occasionally, just to know that I can still feel alive. Is that just me?
The pain makes you feel alive.
It does, yeah. It helps take away the sting of all the insults that will.
You're a sadist. Yeah, it gets you. It gets you. It makes me feel alive.
Makes me feel alive. Damn it. Dylan is always stretching people's crotches. I do a lot of inner thigh work. It is true. Yeah, it's probably not. It's probably not great to say out loud, but I've helped a few people's inner thighs. Just put it that way.
Okay then.
Slap chop method.
Slap chop works in chiropractic as well as painting.
Sure does. Like, all right, sir, lay on the table. It's time.
Okay, I'm gonna coat you with the. I'm gonna coat you with a dry brush of dark gray.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna give you a big wash in this Nuln Oil.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna pop your back with the blunt end of my paintbrush.
There you go. Yeah. Everybody wins. Yeah. It's an expression. It's an expression of art and science. But yeah, there's definitely one thing that all of the viewers of this channel have is they hate things that I like. So they hate grills.
They hate Blood and Plunder.
They hate Blood and Plunder. All of them. They all hate it. So one of the employees at the shop today, the owner's dad was in there. He's a super great guy, and he's like, "Why don't you just play?" And he's from Brazil, so he's got a very thick accent. He's like, "Why don't you just play?" Because I'm not speaking like an asshole. He's like, "Why don't you just play that boat game? You seem to really like that." I'm like, Carlos, I think you're right. I think I just need to only play that game from now on. Yeah, once Kara goes to bed, it definitely does come alive. That's for sure.
It gets spicy in here.
New artist. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, that's rough. Oh, that's $600, please. The doc is being nagged to this workplace. I hate spend. Spent $100 on Blood and Plunder. Listen, dude. As soon as you get that stuff built and ready, dude, we're gonna fight over the jungle, dude. You're
gonna love it. It's a fantastic game.
It sure is.
I'm trying my damnedest not to sound sarcastic because I really do love this game.
And if he's playing natives, he's playing a different kind of game than the rest of us.
He's gonna just don't let him in melee with you if you can help it. You probably can't help it though.
I'm just gonna walk towards him menacingly. You know what?
He's gonna wreck you.
He's gonna destroy me. We're gonna talk about a callback joke here. It's gonna be like the steamroller in the first Austin Power movie, where he stands there and screams while that thing approaches him from like 50 feet away.
Just a slow motion death.
Kara asked me to be nice until she went to bed, so I had to hold. Okay, well I appreciate that. Thank you.
You had to hold it in.
Kind of like Pizza's Pee.
Kind of like pee. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We both went there. Our Florida powers combined, we're going to be unstoppable.
It's like Captain Planet, except it's Ron DeSantis.
Captain Planet.
Yeah.
We'll get you next time, Captain Planet.
The power is yours.
You know, I really hope that if every single time I've littered, it didn't cause like the kind of issues that Captain Planet has to deal with.
Oh, it absolutely fucking did. You son of a bitch.
God, no! What have I done? No, the pretty little animals are so cute. I made them so sad. God damn it!
How dare you?
I'm the worst. Well, since I've already started, I guess I should just lean into it and destroy the entire planet.
Yeah, just it's inevitable, dude. We're just frogs in a pot at this point, and just go full black pill. Just
sheesh. If they ever release modern African pirates for Blood Plunder with AK-47s, do tell me. I know the Somali faction probably will be OP, and I'm ready to go. That's good thinking. You know, technically speaking, they're doing the prelude to that here pretty soon, because one of the next books that comes out is supposed to be the African slave trade. So it will definitely have some kind of, at least very close to like Barbary pirates. I think it's
have Maroons.
They will definitely have. Yeah, well, the Maroons already exist.
Yeah, Maroons exist in the game already. I was gonna say you can just play Maroons,
but they don't have AK-47s.
That's true.
It's a 4-point upgrade for the whole unit, obviously, not individual.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't been in touch with the Summer of Plunder. There's plenty of Scottish players.
Yes, there are.
They play Scottish Militia.
And that's it.
That is all they play.
And they are very, very talkative about it.
Oh, yeah. In fact, they probably can't stop talking about it, to be honest.
They had a lot of fun in the campaign, that's for damn sure.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Because the Scottish did have, technically 2 colonies in the New World. Even though I think it was the same town twice.
We'll overlook small details like that.
Yeah. We're not too worried about that. Those details.
Suddenly have Goodbye Horses stuck in my head. I don't know why.
And just for your own sake, we will end the stream at 11:30, something like that.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Just so you know when the misery has to stop.
I can clock out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'll send you the check. Don't worry. It might take a couple weeks to get there. I'm gonna really snail mail it.
Okay, cool.
I gotta make sure there's enough in the account before it gets there. You know.
Yeah, I don't want one of those overdraft.
Yeah, I definitely don't want an overdraft fee. I mean, regionally, I live in the James Jork Shop territory, so anything non-GW is taboo. I don't think that's entirely true, though, because I've listened to podcasts that are in the UK, and they love American games. If you talk about one-page rules here, people will get you like you're taking a dump on the doorstep of a church. Sheesh.
Yeah.
That's rough.
That is rough. Holy.
I think one-page rules are fine.
Me too. I don't know what y'all are cramming about, you know? Like whining that, like, you didn't give James Yorkshop your tax. I mean, it is England, right? So, or is it Scotland? One of those countries. But it's the British Isles, so I'm gonna try this. Hold on. Oh, you got a license to print those 3D miniatures?
That sounded really good to me. I thought I was there, dude. I thought I was in the fucking GW idea room. Oh, a bit strange, isn't it? That you think you're over there with your printer, thinking you're going to print some models so you can play our game.
Yeah.
Poppycock.
Unlicensed 3D printing.
To the gallows with you.
Yeah.
He needs to blow out some backs first, so hold off on cashing that check. Yeah, just wait until I get like good 6 blowouts. Is that okay?
Mm.
Can you do that for me, buddy? I think niche games have their place here, but they happen to overlap with 40k or AOS. Nope. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure your guys' houses are too small. Like, you can't play games in your house, right? Because you guys live in like cupboards and stuff, right? I've seen some movies about this.
I mean, it's a pretty packed island, you know.
Sure is. Backside blow. Yeah, it's not just a blowout, Wilmar. You
You have to be backside blowout.
You got to be very specific. Yeah, otherwise the authorities will come to my house, and that bill is very real. So for one stream, I have painted the skin of 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 models.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
That's productive. I'm on some clothes, I guess, for a few guys. I did some yellows.
Yeah, but that yellow looks good. I think they look pretty good.
Yeah, let's try. It's all right. It's not anything to write home about.
So when we get to it, when we're at Adepticon, right? We're sitting there. We're sitting in the front row. We're hammered drunk, right? Hammered drunk.
Okay.
And we're playing. We're playing this game, right?
Sure.
We're gonna rock this house down. We're gonna teach these people what it's like to be from Florida, and they're gonna realize that it does not take long for a man to get totally naked. It does not take long. I'm just gonna say seconds if they are trained, as we are.
Well, actually, if you look at the history, right, you can make an argument for being naked, because that's how the pirates did it. They were naked, and they stormed the boats, and they screamed loud, and they just say you're cosplaying.
There you go. Listen, I'm here for your booty. Don't look at my wiener, you weirdo. I'm the victim.
They're the weirdos. You're the
I'm the cosplayer, just trying to get some OnlyFans money.
I'm just trying to express myself, do my art. Y'all are really harshing my vibe.
Do my art. Backside blowout trademark. Thank you. Harry Potter room Warhammer setup room. Yeah, 100%. You just run through the wall, and there's like a recording studio in there. Listen, I don't actually know what you do. I just assumed it was a fancy glory hole service. No, that's the passion. That's the passion in the other room. You know, the backside blowout is the work, but the passion is the glory holes. Okay.
I don't like painting stockings.
I had a patient just recently come to me, right? And he has a lot of stuff going on, right? He's got some neurological stuff. I'll just put it that way.
Okay, sure.
And this is not a weird story. It's not a creepy story, but it's a story that made me smile. He said to me, he said, Doctor, I'd been treating him for like maybe a week or two. Seen him a couple times a week. I haven't seen him like a whole bunch of times. But he said, yeah, me and my family, we went on like our trip, right? We went on our vacations. Blah, blah. And he said, I was able to lay on my back. I have never been able to do that since his accident.
Wow.
Right. And I look at him and I'm like, dude, that is so awesome. And it really put it into perspective that even when I'm being tortured by Wilmar online, at least I can lay on my back. And I do not take that for granted. So I feel hashtag blessed. Yeah, it definitely does.
Yeah.
Hashtag blessed.
Lay on my back.
And he's a super swell guy, and it just, I don't know, it really just resonated in my head. I was like, this is cool that I got to give somebody this.
Yeah. That is pretty awesome.
Tell us your secret, Doc. Do you have a trash can laying on the side of our clinic to rearrange spines?
It's not The Simpsons, no. Thanks, Homer. My searing low back pain has now just turned my leg numb. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody makes fun of Kairos, but it's like, my God, man. Every day, people come in and they're like, hey, listen. As another example, I had an older lady come in, and she was an art teacher. She was the most spunky, like, 70-year-old woman I've ever met in my entire life. Just full of energy, full of life. And
old art teachers tend to be that way.
They sure do. Like, she really likes her life. And she has been having problems with, like, standing because her knee is her hip is essentially like giving out. So she came to me as like a last ditch effort. And I was like, yeah, sure, we'll take care of this stuff or whatever, blah blah. And she came in for the hip pain, but I took an X-ray of her, and she was essentially like we're just gonna say backed up. Let's just put it that way, right? So it was noticeable on an X-ray where she was essentially she was not flowing correctly. And I treated her 18-ish times, right, over the course of like a month or two. And I gave her a free X-ray. I didn't need to, but I was like, ma'am, we need to see this. I want to see what it looks like personally. I'm not going to charge you for this, right? And so I put her in the X-ray, and we take a picture, and it's all fixed. Everything that we wanted to fix, absolutely fixed, but she still had that hip pain. And she said something along the lines of, she was like, you know, we didn't necessarily get rid of the hip pain, but all of the stuff around it is gone. And also, I've noticed that, you know, I can do whatever, something easier or whatever it was. She was like, oh yeah, I'm able to like sleep easier or whatever. And again, it put it into perspective where it was just like, even when it's like a problem, like that's the cool thing I like about Cairo is that you're able to I'm influencing things that don't really have much to do with what the actual pain is. And it's kind of interesting that the things that I can help fix they're almost never what the people come in for originally.
Huh.
And I've always found that to be the best part of Cairo is the amount of times I get people who are like, hey, I started getting adjusted and I'm sleeping better or whatever, which seems like such a small thing. But then it's like you sleep really well and then you lose it at some point in your life and then you get it back and you're just like, hot damn, I forgot what it was like to sleep. And I'm amazing that... I'm amazing. I'm amazed. I am also amazing. I'm amazed that I'm able to give that to people.
From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine.
Yeah.
Your kind cling to your flesh, as if it will not decay and fail you.
For those North
One
Shore
day the
backside
crude
blogs.
biomass that you call a temple will wither, and you will beg my kind to save you.
I got you though. That was
But
kind
I am
of an
already
uplifting
saved,
story.
for the machine
is.
is immortal.
Yeah.
Even in death, I serve the doctor.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John Pizza. Even in death, I serve the doctor. The purity of a blessed machine. I'd have people making fun of me.
Yeah.
Tortured online by Wilmar and Chris. You're damn right. I can't forget his partner in crime there. Tell us your secret, Doc. Do you have a trash? Yeah, no, I do not have the Simpsons trash can that I throw people on. You know, that's actually nice to hear. That's what I'm saying, man. I love my job. Are you flowing? Free X-rays. I'm like Frito. I do never spare. So, for the record, for Infinity players nearby, I have offered free X-rays. I've offered it, and everyone that I'm always like, you should just come in, because tons of people are complaining about low back pain when they're standing at tables, right? I'm like, just come into the office. I'll either do it for free or charge you damn near nothing. And nobody's jumped on it. I'm like, all right.
That's how you get them in the door.
Yeah, once you do that, then that's when you can kiss them.
And then it's all over.
Yeah, then they know they're trapped.
It's all over. They're trapped. Yeah, they're just locked in. Nothing they can do.
I bet you like feeling good and being happy, don't you, sucker? I bet you generally like being alive. What an idiot.
What a moron.
You should be sad. Alive. You should be sad like the rest of us. Alright.
This guy likes being alive.
This guy's not living at all. He's just holding on to his wiener. Alright.
With this guy's coat.
So here we go. This is the secret that I hold close to my chest when it comes to skin. Okay. After you put all that skin tone on there, what you do is you get yourself some of that magenta wash. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. Okay.
Bada boom.
Bada bing.
Bada bing bang boom blammo. You take out that friggin' magenta wash and you just pour it all over yourself. I'll start walking. Wilmar, if you want me to treat you, man, I'll come pick you up. That's how important I feel like this is for people. Yeah, I take a tiny little bit of it. I put it on the palette, make it nice and watery. Not too watery, but just enough to where it changes how it flows. Just a itty bitty bit. And then you take a tiny bit of it, you wash off most of it, and then you put it like in between the fingies.
Okay.
And then you put it like close to where like clothing meets the skin. You don't want to cover the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you get the what is that separation?
Yeah, contrast.
Yeah, contrast between the parts. I do that with my ships sometimes. I do with the washes, I do the edge separation and thing that I do the contrast.
Yep. Makes a huge difference.
Surely it does. Shirley. Don't call me Shirley.
don't call me Shirley. Boom, boom, boom. Legend on the street is the doctor's so good. One time he chinned a cheeky guy who wronged him, and he was able to do backflips after. Like, yeah, you want to say something to me? How about this? Boom. How about you go live a successful life, you loser? Oh my god.
You loser.
You're a friggin' loser. You're a cabbage. You're a cabbage. Your kid's a cabbage. Your mother's a cabbage. Your whole family's a bunch of cabbages. Get out of my face. Yeah, don't make me angry. I'll make you happy.
Quite the threat.
It sure is. That's how you know. That's how you know he means it.
That's how you know that's how you know he means business.
Now you're grooving. Putting on a cool 70s groove. Bam, bam. A groovy. A funky groove to fuck you. Bam, bam. Fuck you.
I'm not following, but
this is Tenacious D, man. Double team.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
A funky groove to fuck you. Bam, bam. This is a very R-rated stream today.
Oh yeah.
Endless pulls it out of me.
Apparently. I'm over here trying to be a saint, but it's hard. Difficult with Dr.D in the room.
I pull out the worst in people. I pull out their subluxations, and I pull out...
And you pull out some other shit.
I pull out all that deeply held, like temporal... what am I trying to say? Temperate thinking. And I'm like, no, get rid of that. We need you to be an insane-o clown posse.
You to be insane in the membrane.
Insane in the membrane. I need you to be, and I quote, too legit to quit.
Too legit.
Too legit to quit.
Does he have a shirt? Yes, he has an undershirt. Slap some white paint on there, or some tan paint.
Everybody's wearing white shirts, man.
I don't like the people who do the shirts in plain white. It doesn't seem right to me. I like the warm white. It looks more like linen.
You might not want to look at my sailors, man.
Oh, they're just pure white?
Well, I mean, I've painted them. So it's not just pure white, but yes, it's blue-white.
You know what I mean. Yeah. I go more for like the warmer colors. So.
That's probably more accurate, right?
Yeah. Browns and tans and pale whites.
It's a historical model, man. When in doubt. Brown.
When in doubt, go for Brown. What can Brown do for you?
Do not ask what what Brown can do for you.
What you can do for ask what you can do for Brown.
Ask what you can do for Brown. I think you make a great accoutrement to the stream, Mr. Endless.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. You gotta rate him. What's Endless's rating? 0 to 7. What is he?
0 to 7. Why are we stopping at 7?
Well, he's definitely not a 7 because he's questioning things now. So I guess we're just gonna have to keep on lowering that standard. But you know, that's how it goes sometimes. All right. Dylan likes rich whites. I sure do, buddy. They just look so good. He's an 8 out of 7? Holy shit. Wilmar's a big fan. Congratulations, man. You might be the first person that Wilmar's ever liked.
Dang.
Yeah, that's
a
crazy.
high honor.
It is. Dylan likes rich whites.
Doctor, thank you. Before you, I was just a sack of meat dangling on a system of Home Depot pulleys, clacking around like a discount marionette at a kid's birthday party.
Uh-huh.
Every step was a lie, every handshake just physics doing its best. But now I walk, on legs. I am no longer a meat puppet. I am swift like a velociraptor.
That's amazing, man. So you just got around in like little pulleys. That's amazing. And now that you have access to legs again, you can use that knowledge to help the world, John Pizza. Use it to make pizza.
I should just copy paste everything John Pizza writes.
It's legitimately pretty good.
We need a bot that like does that, and then like you just turn them into channel membership things or whatever, and people can just like do the John Pizza rants.
We all aspire to be John Pizza. That's true.
Oh hell yeah! This guy's literal inspiration.
The Collodi meta. Yeah, he's a big Malifaux player. He loves Malifaux. And he says that, you know, he can't find anybody who wants to play non-GW games, but listen to this clown shoe over here playing Malifaux and
play Port Royal instead.
He says that he would be interested in historical stuff, but he doesn't think anybody around him would play it.
Port Royal is Pirate Malifaux, basically.
It's very, very Mordheim-y.
But yeah, Pirate Mordheim, sorry.
Yeah, it's definitely not
another M game.
Indeed.
That's what I meant to say was Mordheim, my bad.
Hey man, I'm not here to judge.
It's gonna reduce my rating.
Yeah, you're losing rating by
I'm
a
losing
second.
points, dude. I gotta stop. I gotta shut my fucking mouth. Lose more rating points.
You've already made the sale, dude. You just gotta let them. You gotta let them cook.
Let them cook.
Just let them cook. If you watch that grill video, it's easily gonna go to at least a 5 out of 7. At least.
Tell me not to watch this grill video. I don't know what I'm gonna be scared of.
So he said you got a 4.703 from Chris. That's
okay.
pretty. That's not bad considering his average. We're not doing that thing where we rate them by PP size, Chris, right? Do you need to change that answer? Did you think that's what we were doing again? I'm talking about if you like him or not, Chris. Not that thing. We're not talking about that right now. Dylan averages of 1.3. Oh.
Oh my.
Oh my. Is that which rating were we doing? Were we doing the likability thing or the other one? Oh god. I thought we were doing shoots. We were doing shoot/save.
Shoot save. I'll take shoot save ratings.
Yeah, that. Oh. Oh no. Wilmar. Oh god, no, I don't know. I don't know what to ask anymore. What am I doing?
I was bullied at my school. Yeah, okay.
Let's not go. I used to be bullied in high school. They would yell, "There goes the human there goes the human tripod." Go after him and all that. Yeah. Dude, kids could be so cruel, can't they?
Yeah.
Look at the human tripod. All these guys are wearing their shirts with their hobo hats and hobo jackets. I love them.
Yeah.
I love these capers.
They are pretty hobo-ish.
Let me tell you something. We've been talking about things that I don't like. Let me tell you what I do love. I love the hobo aesthetic. I love it.
The hobo aesthetic?
Dude, it's sick. Sick.
I don't even know what an esthete is, bro.
You don't know what an esthete? You steeting over there?
Well, he said aesthetic, but nobody knows what an esthete is.
Well, that's what. Don't listen. Okay, don't listen to the crowd. They're just here to take away our fun. I didn't want to like spread any rumors or anything, but I heard Wilmar, he doesn't have a very up to date butterfly collection. Yeah, I don't want to like cause any gossip or anything, but I hear it's actually woefully
shocking to hear.
Yeah. I hear it is not up to date as much as he says it is.
Man's got to lie about his butterfly collection. What else is he lying about?
That's what I'm saying.
Can't be trusted.
He's bringing those lies into this house of truth, and I'm not a fan. It's hard to get proper monarch butterflies. They have a very short lifespan. That is sad, isn't it? Those poor guys.
Mm-hmm. Weren't we just talking about Venture Brothers?
We sure were. Everybody here is a very big Venture Brothers fan.
Me included. I like Venture Brothers a lot.
Damn right. Many of our redeems are Venture Brother themed. Which hopefully there will be more as soon as I get time to make more of them.
Halt! Sir, you can't
is.
enter the United Nations with that weapon.
It's all right, soldier. Mr. Sampson is my bodyguard.
Just the same, Doctor. No weapons allowed. I'll have to confiscate it.
Go ahead. Take it from me.
This chat is unhinged, bro. I love it.
Hey Doc, John Viewer here.
Mm-hmm.
Longtime fan. I was wondering.
Sure.
It's been a while since you last showed your dry asparagus collection.
Mm-hmm.
Would you care to update us in how it is going?
So I took it on a field trip, right? So I took my dried asparagus, and I knew that it would dry faster if it was happier, right? Because it's asparagus, which is it's pretty common knowledge, right? So you take that asparagus and you, I put it in the car, little car seat, obviously, just so it could, we could see properly, right?
Oh yeah.
Naturally, I mean, I'm not a monster, so put it in there, right? And we went to the beach, and I left it out there. And I hate to admit it, but while we were out there, apparently some pelicans, really big fans of dried asparagus. I had no idea.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they attacked us and they made off. They absconded with quite a bit of my dried asparagus.
Must have thought those asparagus were fish.
They must have, but I mean, I think dried asparagus, smells amazing. And I don't know if I should have been insulted or loved that all those pelicans attacked me for that. Wilmar, thank you for the resub, bud. 15 months. That's crazy. Sheesh.
That bringing in the money.
Yeah. I don't know about money.
Let's go.
Oh, for 19 months.
On a 15-month
19
streak.
months?
The butterflies!
The butterflies!
Whose job was it to feed the butterflies?
God damn it. Pelicans are always after. Yeah, dude, it's a rookie mistake. I was just trying to dry him out quicker, and I was not expecting the Pelican community to be so against me on that one. Release the butterflies! Oh no, Speedy!
There you go.
Poor Speedy never did get his wings.
He never did get his wings. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Poor guy. Speedy!
No, Speedy!
Speedy! Who's that guy? Is it Dr. Orpheus?
He's the neighbor that rents out the back
warlock.
room. Yeah.
The warlock.
I had Taco Bell for lunch.
Yeah, Bell for lunch.
You may want to avoid using the bathroom. Oh, Taco Bell for lunch. Soup must still be entering today's results. Yeah, I mean, he's a slow boy. You know, we really appreciate Mike for the things he does, but I mean, let's be honest. I mean, there's a reason he's making sandwiches. There's a reason he works
Doc,
at.
I noticed you often slow down when painting a miniature's butt. Is there something that needs closer attention? I usually just slap some Agrax nutshade and call it a day.
Cracks nutshade.
How dare you insult my co-host? I didn't insult him. I just said he makes sandwiches. Yeah. Well, when you're painting a model's butt, John, especially when they're wearing striped pants, you got to make sure that you make that straight. You want a nice straight line. You want to make sure you bite the bottom of your lip. You know, really just like look at it. You know, really look down at it.
Get the tip of that brush right in there.
Nice. You got to make sure it's nice and sharp, and you just like, make sure it's nice and make sure the brush is
Hi, fake
wet.
Dr. D here. I
Yeah,
asked
hey.
my wife if the cup was half full or if it was half empty. She yelled at me and told me take off her bra.
Here's another clown. Here's Rylan. He's here to make us laugh.
Rylan.
And I make pizzas, bro. It's on site now. It's on site now. Across the nutshade. Rylan, what's going on, man? Rylan is another one of those names that you might know if you are involved in the MCP community. Rylan pops up. So he's a judge.
Oh, nice.
He once judged the MCP tournament, the World Championship of 1876. And it was one of the most controversial rulings, I think, in all of MCP history.
Dang, MCP's been around that long?
Yeah.
Shit.
Shit.
I mean, she's... It's getting late, dude.
Hey, we're not much longer. We only got like at least 3 more minutes, and then after that, it's bonus. It's overtime.
It's fine. It's overtime? Okay. I told you, man. I gotta clock out.
I got a family I gotta feed. I got a little girl who's waiting for me back home. Oh, shit.
Like I said, I don't get out of bed for less than $50.
This is why I keep coming back to the stream, man. These people are great. I love pizza. They're
hilarious, dude.
Like, Mike is great. Wilmar and his, like, little mean barbs are just make me giggle all the time. Chris is here to just, like, offer that old man humor / just like approach things and stuff I just absolutely love. Rylan pops in here with those great jokes. It's great.
You definitely do it for the community.
Oh yeah,
sure.
dude, 100%.
For sure.
I have had days where I'm like, I don't want to stream because I'm in a bad mood or whatever, and then I'm like, all right, but I'm gonna do it, and I have never regretted it yet. Well, you never know. I'm sure there'll be a day where I come on and
a day will come. Yeah, but that's okay. Today is not that day.
It is not that day. It is not that day. I need to try hard. Don't forget the Papal trivia. Yep. You know, it's funny. I actually talked about it with other people when you mentioned the doctoring of that English guy. I mentioned it to like other people, to someone who literally just got back from the church, because she goes to Italy all the time, and she's like a real big Catholic. And I was like, oh yeah, my friend told me about this doctor thing, and she had no idea what I was talking about. So yeah, Mr. Endless, if you want to learn about just random Catholic Church history, Chris is the one. He's Mr. Tool. He will make sure you are educated.
Interesting.
He is an interesting guy. I like to tell him that while I ruffle his hair.
You know what, buddy? You're interesting.
You're a real interesting guy.
You're just a guy.
Listen here, guy. Listen here, bud guy.
It's your buddy, guy. I'm not your guy, pal. Not your guy, pal.
Oh, ain't your guy. Ain't your pal, buddy. Ain't your pal.
Not your buddy, guy.
And this is the scene where he's like floating off on an iceberg or something, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
Like how Canadians insulting each other or whatever.
Right.
Did you know that "I'm sorry" and "my bad" are interchangeable unless you are at a funeral?
That's a good one.
I think it's still interchangeable. I just think it changes the drastic the drastic nature of what it is you're saying.
I mean, would you really want to interchange them?
No.
Knowing the context?
I don't think so, but I'm just saying, I don't think it's that big a difference, is it?
It's pretty big.
Living in the UK, all this is pretty alien to me. Last time I went to the doctor for my migraines, they gave me a mason jar full of leeches. So what did they ask you to do? Did they want you to eat the jar? Like, what are the leeches for? Are they there to like watch you? Are they like the doctor's assistants or something? You know, Mr. Endless, I'm really glad you found the stream.
Me too.
It's been funny.
I'm glad. If you want to have me back, feel free.
Yeah. You will definitely
I
be
love
a
having
regular.
a community of people come around and paint and talk and stuff.
We'll definitely get you on Arachne.
Oh, that'd be fun. How serious is Arachne though? Like, is it terribly serious?
It's Have you listened to an episode?
I need to.
Yeah, it'd probably be a good. You should probably just listen to it.
That would probably be a good idea.
I don't know how to describe it.
Minimal research. The absolute bare minimum of research required.
The leeches pray the pain away.
Wow.
Nah, man, they solve everything. Let them smooch you for a while, and you'll be just fine. Like the loving kiss of a slimy swamp mother after you got a boomer.
Slimy swamp mothers look at you.
Oh shit. You know what? I'm glad you're here to teach me these things, Pizza. Otherwise, I would have thought that leeches were gross. But they're here to give me kisses? Dude, do you know how much I gotta pay for that?
Did you know that if you rearrange the letters of mailman, they get really upset?
Rearrange the letters of mailman. They get really upset. Oh. Oh, got it. That one took me half a second. Sorry.
That's pretty good.
That's a good one.
that was pretty good.
All right, Rylan. It's Monday. How did wrestling go? Rylan loves WWE stuff.
Ah, okay.
Are they still on break or something? I feel like you came in here one day and you said they were like on break.
My God, Dr. D's hurt. He's hurt, Joe.
I've never been hurt.
The steel chair.
Oh, he's coming out with the chair.
Exactly. Now, Dr. D, are you a heel or a face?
I mean, you've talked to me. What do you think?
Heel.
Yeah, I'm heel all day, man.
Heel, yeah.
Wrestling was on Friday, and I was playing D&D. Ooh, Triple Mania was last night, and they were pretty wild. I thought it was on Mondays. All right, it's on Fridays? Okay. Wrestling. I'd stay in touch with the Doc socials by subscribing to his OnlyFans. We were talking about that earlier, actually.
Oh,
you missed quite an interesting conversation about OnlyFans, in my opinion. Since I was the only one talking, I guess it was all my opinion.
Yes, well. That is how it tends to work.
I'm not too stressed out about the semantics of that, okay? Don't worry.
Only hands, like I said.
Alright, maybe we should make that red. Red. Red sash?
Red wine.
Yellow sash. Let's do yellow sash.
Here's a clip.
Yeah. So, the Twitch, it doesn't let people post.
They don't like external links.
Yeah. Unless...
It's to protect you from those vicious people who would post external links to malicious content.
Yep. That's a no. It's a conversation about showing your genitals to strangers. Yes, it was, actually, kind of. Not me specifically, but other people. Just send me the link on Discord, Rylan. I can watch it later. We were talking about how I accidentally, because I know Wilmar was going to come on here and say it was all not accidental or whatever, but I accidentally bumped into an OnlyFans of the wife of somebody from an old YouTube channel. It's not old. I guess it's still going, technically.
Yeah. I mean, it's old.
Well, because Let's Play is over, but Rooster Teeth is still going.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot, man. Dude, you want to talk about a company that fell from grace. My God.
I heard a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't remember it all, but I definitely heard some things.
Yeah, a couple of their employees, they were, like...
Yeah.
Game in Discord, it's 21 seconds of gloriousness. Alright, I will watch it before I go to bed. Ugh. Why am I still painting? Why am I doing this to myself?
Because you love painting.
I do. Let me tell you a secret.
Sure.
Okay?
Sure, what's the secret?
Every triangle can be a love triangle if you love triangles.
Wow. Even a drama triangle?
Do you love triangle? Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a love triangle if you love triangles.
That's true.
I mean, just think about it. Just think.
I'm going to let that one marinate for a little bit.
Really just let that one burn into the back of my skull.
Yeah. It's going to be on the back. It's going to be on the back burner boiling away, and I'm going to be like, motherfucker.
My ears, they burn. You keep talking about it. How many months are you subscribed for? Keep talking about it. I haven't been subscribed. I've never subscribed to an OnlyFans, and I never will. Unless they're hot.
If you had to pick to be a crab or a lobster, what would you choose?
A crab or a lobster? Probably a crab, right? Aren't crabs like higher on the evolutionary chain or something? Crabs are like kind of hard to kill, right? They're like bottom feeders, and they just kind of eat whatever, and they don't care. They just go through life.
I always associate this lobster thing with like Jordan Peterson or something.
Sure.
Just ban the word lobster in my chat if I had a channel.
I was gonna say, is there like some kind of deeper meaning to this?
Oh, he tried to compare like human hierarchies to lobster hierarchies. He's just a dumb shit who's masquerading as a professor.
Interesting.
Yeah.
They are the military equivalent to a shrimp. Lobsters can do aquatic backflips. Sick. Can they do kickflips? Are you telling me that if I were a lobster, I could sit at the bottom of the ocean and wear like a Blink-182 hat and do sweet backflips? I can ask. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I don't care either way, but I feel like crabs are like more evolutionary advantaged, right? Because they're like hard to get rid of. You know, and I keep seeing on the internet that becoming a crab is like an evolutionary end goal of all species or something like that.
I've heard of that meme before.
I don't know why, though. I see people talk about it, but I'm like, I don't actually technically know why that's the case.
I'm pretty sure it's just a meme, but I get what they're going for.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be just a meme at this point, right? Nobody on the internet has any idea what they're talking about anymore.
It's all propaganda, anyway.
Yeah. Or the lizard people.
That's what I tell myself. It's all propaganda. Why aren't you a crab already?
I'm trying my best, man. If everything crabs, why aren't you one too? Since you know everything about crabs. I don't know much of anything actually. I was trying to be diligent in my honesty there. I'm sorry, Pizza. Why are you always yelling at me? Shit. Should this man be blonde?
Is he Dutch?
He is Dutch.
Buffalo, buffalo, buffalo,
for
buffalo, buffalo, buffalo,
Fine.
buffalo, buffalo. Is a grammatically correct sentence in English.
Is it really? Great. It's not a very useful sentence. This guy's got a soup cleaner.
A soup cleaner?
Yeah, he's got a big mustache.
Oh, yeah. You mean a soup comb, or whatever they call it?
Is that what the pilot guy named it back in Vietnam? Soup comb?
I don't know. That doesn't sound right. God, this is horrible.
Oh, okay. Soup strainer. Soup strainer. Also a lady tickler.
What?
That's what the internet told me. Can you make that handsome gentleman you're painting get closer to the camera? You want to see his face? Oh, sure. I mean, he doesn't have a whole lot to his face yet. It's mostly just skin. He's a young man. He's trying to grow into it. This guy's done. You can look at this guy's face. I gave this guy a soul patch. Look at that. I gave him some extra face hair. It's not even on the model. You could call it freehand. I won't, though, because Chris will get mad at me. Look at that. Look at that beautiful yellow. Look at all that.
Nice.
Look at all that beautiful yellow.
Very good, man.
Thank you. I learned that if I could paint well enough, maybe my dad would remember my name one day. And I have been on that for a number of years.
Bro, I'm cooked. That's the case. My dad won't remember who I am.
Oh, no. But I'll remember.
I'm glad for that, at least. At least I'll have you.
Pepperidge Farm will remember.
Pepperidge Farm remembers?
Because I'm free. Freehand. Is that enough for a freehand, Mr. Chris? That I drew in his facial hair? For his soul patch? Or are you going to be a stickler with my points again? You son of a lily-livered booty boo.
Bilge rat.
Yeah, you bilge rat. Yeah, there you go. So that's why this is why we keep this guy around.
There's your nautical insults. Bilge rat.
Yeah, you salty dog. Send you some inspiration in Discord, Doc. Oh god. Oh god. Let me get the paint off my brush so it doesn't dry on there.
Yeah, that's a good idea usually.
That's how you ruin a brush.
It sure is. I'm gonna move this to the other side of the freaking desk.
God, this guy's got some floating hair. He's so handsome. Makes me just want to put on my leather pants.
When they buried the man who invented the USB stick, they had to take the coffin out, turn it round, and put it back in.
Is that what it looks like to you, Pizza? Whatever the hell that was. Only because it's a soul patch. Because it's a soul patch, brother. When they buried the man who invented the USB stick, they had to take the coffin out. Back in.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't spin it at least once, are you even doing it right? Are you even using that USB right?
Even trying?
Yeah. You're just embarrassing yourself at that point. Now you're just playing with it.
It don't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
Mom always told me never to play with my stick in public.
That's right. Is that something your dad said when he mispronounced your name or whatever?
Oh god. I don't know.
Oh god. Oh god.
I don't know. I don't know how to continue this rant, this joke. This joke's going nowhere.
Oh, it's going somewhere. It'll matter.
Straight to hell.
Yeah. Oh, well, we're not worried about that. It don't matter. None of this matters. Oh, Tizzy's here. Hi, Tizzy. Yeah, this is Tisdale. This is the person I was talking about. Now, if that did happen with an audio jack, it would be impressive. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, Tisdale. I was gonna say you should know who that is. Yeah, Tisdale is the hand of the tyrant. He is very big for Adepticon.
Ah, okay.
Actually, you'll probably get pretty familiar with him because now he's in charge of Legion at Adepticon.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Nope, you do now. So kiss him.
I thought Hale was in.
No
charge.
words. Kiss. I'm here for seconds and Doc is calling me fat. When did I say that? Oh, I said you're a big name. Or I said, alright. Okay, you know what? You're right. I'm wrong. I'm wrong, Tizzy. Just hit me, please. Don't worry about any fluids that leak out. I just need you to hit me, please.
Is is where I am in painting. Put the colors in the right spots.
Hey man, that is like 90% of the battle.
That's what it feels like. They call it. I guess they call it brush control.
Sure is, man.
Just
Can't
literally just
believe you are letting someone paint with a Star Wars cup in the shot. Well, he's got an excuse. He's actually like a big Star Wars guy. You know, I'll be honest, I don't even actually know his real name. I just know his name is Endless.
They just let anybody on the stream, I guess.
Yeah, they sure do. He didn't even have to sign anything or anything.
Wow, no NDA, nothing.
Nothing. And now we're talking about Star Wars again.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Hey, over there. How many wars of the stars you got over there?
Over there.
And brush control is half the battle.
Brush control is half the battle. No, not it's knowing and brush control.
Mm-hmm. That's the whole battle.
Those are the two halves of the battle.
Two halves of it. You now know both of them. You've done it. You've won the battle.
You've done it. You've won the battle. G.I. Joe.
Did you tell him how much you hate Star Wars and anyone who likes Star Wars? No, that's like a second date kind of thing.
Oh.
Because that's the passion. Remember we were talking.
When were you gonna drop? When were you gonna drop that one on me?
So there's a joke here that I think the Star Wars movies are not as good as what everybody thinks, and
oh no, they're terrible movies.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. And then I have problems with people who are like, "Oh my god, the first 3 Star Wars movies are the greatest things that have ever been invented. They're so deep and great. Didn't you know that when they did episode 7, they had that guy carrying around the ice cream machine, and that was just a really deep cut because George Lucas is a genius." Like, no, that's not.
God, is that what we sound like?
Yeah, that is what Star Wars people sound like to me.
Holy shit! No wonder people hate us.
You got an offer at work to buy your Strike Me Down diorama? Holy shit, that's awesome.
What? Wow.
I painted that for him.
I gave one of those away.
They're cool. It was a cool thing. I will admit, I don't like necessarily doing dioramas all that much, but I actually did kind of enjoy doing that one. It was simple. It was just like, it wasn't complicated. It knew what it wanted to be. It was great. I really enjoyed it.
Cool. Yeah, I like that diorama. It's really cool.
A lot of black.
Yeah, very much so. A lot of black and like airbrush blue.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you get the glowing effect from the panels.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's awesome, Tizzy.
You know what I don't like very much, which is weird? I don't like people
who hit
OSL.
kids? Oh.
No, OSL.
OSL is, you mean like the actual, what it looks like, or doing it?
I hear this guy talking
What it
smack
looks
about
like.
my boy Sebulba, and you know
Like,
what,
I get what
man.
people are going for.
I am about to tell
but,
you off. Neek
mean,
mi chawa, wermo, mo
on a
kili
battlefield.
makanunki.
You know?
I don't know, so many people talking to me at the same time. I hear this guy talking smack about my boy Sebulba. You know what that means. I'm about to tell you off. Neek mi chawa, wermo, mo kili makanunki. Sebulba was a real not nice guy. I'm sorry, I flew off the handle like that, guys. Sorry. The censor didn't catch me in time. Painted by a big internet personality. Yeah, he might be big in his head, but he ain't shit. Shit. I just paint little pirates now, Tizzy. I just want to paint my little pirates and, I don't know, maybe go to Florida one day and die. That's all I want to do with my life anymore.
Go to Florida one day and die.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna paint pirates first, and then I'll go to Florida and die. Didn't you hear that part? That was a very important part to that whole thing.
I did hear that part. That's true.
Jar Jar. Jar Jar like a word with you.
I wish I was in possession of an adult beverage this time.
It's 11:30 at night, man.
No, I don't have any adult beverages in my house. That's the issue.
I mean, they're definitely not going to be open now.
There's a 24-hour Walmart.
Oh, that's right. You live in the South. That's right. And they sell, they sell alcohol in Walmarts there. I forgot about that. They don't do that up here. It was one of the first things we noticed was like when we got here, it's like, wow, they don't sell alcohol in grocery stores here.
It has to be a liquor store.
I don't know what the rules are, but I mean, let's just say that when we go to grocery stores, I don't ever remember seeing alcohol.
Huh. You know, I've never lived in a place where that's been the case, now that I think about it. There's always alcohol in the grocery store where I've lived.
Right.
There's always like a wine aisle.
Yep. I remember those well. Winn-Dixie.
Yeah.
The amount of times that I worked at Publix.
Yeah.
And, yeah, the amount of times that my dad would send me to Winn-Dixie to pick up a bottle of wine. Unbelievable. He was like, Billy, go get the fun juice. Maybe I'll remember your name.
That's
I'm like,
dark.
all right, Dad. That's rough.
That is rough.
Alright, we got Star Wars talking going on. Alright, I'm coming. There we go. Knights of the Old Republic and Knights of the World War II are the best Star Wars stories. Fight me. Yes, I completely agree with you. Knights of the Old Republic is definitely the best story in all of Star Wars. Andor is, I think, relatively close. Pork chop sandwiches. Good old pork chop sandwich. I did sell it. It is one of my favorite models I own. I'm glad you kept it. I wouldn't want you to sell it, but I would understand if you did. It's yours, man. You do whatever you want with it. I'm glad you have it. I'm glad you like it. I hear this guy painted by a big internet personality. Doc is big in our hearts. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. The Bulb was the best antagonist in the whole saga. Yeah, Jar Jar. Yeah, no shit. Dude, if Sebulba was as force sensitive as Jar Jar, it would be quite the fight. George Lucas was so close to peak with Sith Jar Jar, and he messed up big time by not giving us that. Yeah, I really, that's crazy, right? It was such a good idea. I feel like maybe he didn't want to do it just because, like, he couldn't, like, he wanted to subvert expectations, I guess, kind of like the guy that did The Last Jedi or whatever it was.
Oh, Rian Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson. Yeah. Yes, it's only in the last decade that booze sales have been allowed in supermarkets in Massachusetts. Oh, so they're actually in Massachusetts supermarkets. I never saw it. Last decade. I'm actually so mad he didn't do it, man. The whole stuff was. That's what I'm saying. Like, when somebody described it to me, I was like, holy crap, that actually might be a real thing. It is weird. He's always there, isn't he? And he always lets things happen in a certain way where, like, bad things happen. But no, the actual story is, and I say this as someone who doesn't like Star Wars, I know that he goes back to Naboo and lives as, like, a homeless person in Theed until he dies. And apparently everybody hates him because they know that he's the reason that the Empire exists. Because he's the one that asked for emergency powers. Yeah, so here's the joke, Mr. Endless. Everybody, yeah. I claim to be a vehemently, like, disliker of Star Wars stuff, but I know an unusual amount of stuff about Star Wars. That said, the package store placed next to the supermarket is near 80%. We are devoted. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you gotta get the koozie. Gotta get that koozie. The thing that fully sold me on that theory is that you don't animate things just because animation is expensive. Too many hints, man. I'm just saying. I think Lucas might not be a very good director, and I think he just happened to get really lucky with Star Wars at the time it came out. But what do I know? I don't know nothing.
Well, I gotta say, man, this has been really fun.
Oh, actually, it's quick time. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I've had a good time. You're a very good collab.
Yeah.
I'm hoping you are open to doing this again in the future.
Absolutely.
And yeah, we should at some point, once we actually get the YouTube channel up and running, we should definitely do some cross stuff.
And cross-pollination. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do a tier list. I hear everybody loves those.
Oh, God. The lowest form of content.
Hey, man. We're going to be the crabs. We're going to be the crabs. We must
Yeah, look at the
evolve
crabs.
into crab.
The content crabs.
That's us, man. That's gonna be the. Oh god. Oh god. Of Blood and Plunder content. Blood and Pigment is peak. Will be whatever the hell is below that. Lucas is an incredible world builder, not great at anything else. I mean, he did. I know that his studio is one of the reasons that like animation is as like big as it was. I had my ear talked off by Jesse from Furious Finance about this, where he's like, "Yeah, if Lucas didn't exist, animation wouldn't be where it is. He's a big innovator in animation." I'm like, I don't care. Why are you telling me this?
Yeah, I've heard that talk before from people. I mean, I've actually visited Skywalker Ranch
Oh, that's cool.
because I lived in that part of California for a long time, and so I've actually been on the soundstage up there. I actually was part of a choir thing that I did. It was pretty amazing.
Like, say that's really cool.
This is back in like the early 2000s though, so I'm sure it's even more amazing now.
He's a middling director, but a dreadful writer of dialogue. Yeah, his dialogue is it's not good. Yeah. Episodes 1, 2, and 3 are pretty indicative of that for sure. Lucas is an incredible world builder. Yep, not great at anything else. He's that dude you play D&D with that does amazing world building, but then when he DMs, he can put an elephant to sleep. He gives me that vibe. I can see that. I can definitely see that. Lucas creating ILM, which is I forget what's actually
Industrial Light and Magic.
Yep, that's it. It's one of the most important things to ever happen in the movie industry. Yes, I have heard that from multiple people. As somebody who doesn't really watch a ton of movies, I wouldn't pick up on that. I like practical effects, you know. Tremors is peak movie. Gremlins. Oh my god, they ate her! And now they're gonna eat me! Oh my god!
Is this Red Letter Media? What's going on?
Yeah, dude, oh my god, I love Red Letter Media. God, I love it. Oh my god! Oh. AIDS!
Oh, jeez. That's where my name comes from, actually, Endless.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, because I was looking for a Counter-Strike name, and I liked Endless Trash.
Sure.
And so my wife saw my username one day, and she said she wasn't comfortable with me having trash in my name, because what did that say about me?
Sure.
And so,
endless.
So now I'm just Endless.
Oh, that's nice.
And the name just kind of stuck.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
Well,
she was very anti me having trash in my name. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's nice. That was nice of her. Let me finish up these. Lucas creating. Yep. But I can't fault Lucas too much grief. He created Ellen Cell Sabango after all. Yeah. I love that too. big fan of that. I love bad movies. Yeah, bad movies are pretty good. That's why, yeah, Red Letter Media, they really take that to the next level. God damn it, some of those movies. The Trooper. God, what a god-awful piece of crap. Oh,
what was
Jesus.
that movie he made? Was it Ishtar?
Ishtar. I couldn't tell you. I know that the movie about Tuskegee Airmen, people didn't really like. It was like Red Angels or whatever it was. I know the movie that wasn't particularly popular, and he kept accusing everybody of being racist.
That wasn't a hit.
I've never watched Good Will Hunting. No. I made a few friends watch Birdemic.
Birdemic.
Birdemic, I have seen people reference, and it does not look good. just gonna put it there. It did not look good. Red Letter Media saves me a lot of pain. I will tell you, my recommendation for something to watch before we do our little wrap-up, I thought Midnight Mass was phenomenal. I don't watch a lot of shows, but I sat down and started watching it. I could not stop. I thought that was so good. Midnight Mass.
Awesome.
Anyway, guys, you know who I am. I'm Dr.D, Dr.D. You can find me in all the places that I'm at. That's how that works, because I'm there. Velocipaster 1 and 2 are fire. Blossom
Deezaster.
Oh no. No. If you want to help us out, go to the Patreon and do the Digital Nomad tier. That's the one that helps me out specifically. I hope you have an excellent evening as well, Tizzy. I'm glad you could pop in near the end so we can hang out a little bit. Yeah, after Nova, I'm going to try and do at least a couple Legion models on here. I got to find the box again. I still haven't found the box with the Legion stuff. Yeah, so if you guys have any ideas for shows, or I was busy winning a tournament. Congratulations, man. I'm glad to hear it. You see, this is what they do. They distract me with their funny little bits. If you have any ideas for episodes of Arachne and all that stuff, you know where to find me. Just send me a message on Discord or email me at furypainting@gmail.com. There will be an episode of Arachne tomorrow about ankle bites for Cyberpunk, which is a weird lost episode because it got hidden inside the hard drive and never got edited in the correct order. So it is a major callback when the stuff finally came out, which was months ago. So that's fun. But yeah, so I'm gonna, probably sit here and watch a couple videos while I drink my sleepy tea and contemplate what the hell I'm doing with my life. So that's fun. Might be doing a YouTube video. But anyway, yeah, guys, thank you very much for hanging out with us. Should be here tomorrow. We will hopefully be doing a Blood and Plunder battle report thing. We're gonna start trying to do battle reports on Dr.D days, and we'll probably switch up the games and stuff that we play. So it won't just be Blood and Plunder, but I think that Blood and Plunder C games are probably the easiest to learn off of, just because it doesn't really need terrain or anything like that. Even though I might put a little bit out. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful night. I don't know if there's enough of us to do a raid. Not really. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys.